God, I can't minimize that, or Jack will be very sad. It's fixed. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
What meme do you have for us here?
What meme do I have for you?
Yeah, so...
You want me to verbally describe the meme for the stream?
No, please share said meme that you said off right before we started. We started streaming.
I shared it in your Discord server so everybody can see.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were sending it on Telegram.
No. I don't send memes on Telegram. Telegram's
Yeah,
for serious shit only.
You're a liar.
Okay, does that mean I'm absolved of describing the meme?
So Jack shared a meme that I know he doesn't get because he's never played Johto region. And this is bullshit. And it's fucking true. Because the trash thing about this, I should probably do something, huh? Instead of looking at my phone. The trash thing about this is that when you get rollout, it's trash. But this fucking milk tank fucker can fucking destroy you with it. It's bullshit. I mean, fair. You've got Pidgey and Rattata, you know, like, what are you gonna do? You know?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Pidgey and Rattata are easy to kill.
Yeah, and your starter, which dies to roll out.
Oh.
My god. So I have to move my tablet up on the top of the desk, which I'm not used to. So it's like kind of weird for me to get a hold of here. Like, it's kind of curving when it's not supposed to. I'm having a little bit of lag here as well. What is going on, computer? Why are you crying? What do you think it is, Jack?
Why is your computer crying? Definitely get that checked out because you're not supposed to have liquids coming out of your computer.
Thank you. Anything else?
Oh, that was the main thing. That was crucial.
You think so?
Right. So, is this tree?
Yes. We always seem to be able to draw a cherry during streams. I was just seeing if closing things would fix some of that problem, but I think the computer's just trying to recenter itself or some shit. It's like, oh, thank you for closing Firefox.
Recenter itself?
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, I have more ability to do something. Actually, no, go die.
Yeah,
like,
when your power supply fan starts running, that's just the computer going, oh.
Why are you so mean, Jack?
I don't know, that's what you said. Now, I see that you don't have any information about spoilers or no spoilers in your tags.
Okay. Well,
and yet the title contains a spoiler.
Yeah?
Because it seems to imply that this is not 100% an art stream.
Yeah, Jack. We still gotta do that tier list.
I didn't realize that you were also intending on doing that.
Well, do you want to do that first? That way you don't have
No,
to...
you already started here. I'm already invested in seeing Cherry finished.
That's because I feel like... Oh my god. I feel like we can get something here done. And if I can get one thing done, then we can move back to the tier list stuff.
It's fine. Art's good to do.
I gotta move this. It's having trouble here. Just let me draw, please. Are you glad it's Friday?
I am glad it's Friday. I mean, I'm treating this weekend sort of as I have things to do. So it's not going to be as much of a weekend for me as other weekends. But it is nice to not have to actually go in to work.
Will you work from home the next week?
I probably will not. I don't know, if it's really ugly weather or something, I'd just be like, screw it, because there's no business that I have at work right now until Thursday. Something I discovered, which is really disappointing actually, is that the library on campus here is not renting, I guess not renting, but reserving out rooms during the summer since there's some construction happening. So now I have to decide whether I want to do it with like the semi-professional looking background of my office, or with the guaranteed good internet of my bedroom.
So which one?
I'm leaning toward the bedroom because so long as I keep the camera up enough, there's nothing objectionable in the background, as we all know.
I don't know, the shovel is kind of concerning.
Well, the shovel will, okay, interestingly enough, on, well, I guess it's going to be on Teams, the, what do you call it, range? The viewpoint of the camera, I don't know what you call it. The sweep, the extent is
what are you
less.
Trying to say?
I don't understand why it accesses it in a different way, but the shovel would not even come into play. But obviously, I will just move the shovel.
No, put it like front and center behind you. You know.
No.
I think that would be a great idea. Add in some mystery.
Yeah, we want to hire this person because they've got this mysterious shovel and we don't know what they're doing. What is this about?
Yeah, they want to know more. Maybe that figures into your research. Just say
Oh
I'm
yeah,
working
this
on
shovel.
something. Yeah, just say you're working on something really important.
Oh my god.
And
Caleb
say,
says Jack should do a home improvement stream.
See, Jack, and then you tell them, I need the shovel because I'm trying to dig up some new theories. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a great reason not to hire me. You immediately make shitty puns. Not even high quality puns. Just get out of here.
Jack, you wouldn't discriminate based on puns, would you?
I would, and that's not even a protected class, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
Caleb says the shovel should have like some dried red fake blood on it. Well, they won't even see the bottom of the shovel, though. I guess I could put it all over the handle. It got really messy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Are you glad it's Friday at least? If not, looking forward to the weekend?
I think I answered that.
No, you were like, I'm gonna have work, and I'm gonna be sad.
I think I opened up with, yeah, I am glad it's Friday.
Well, you kind of focus on the other stuff, so it kind of changed people's minds here.
Oh yeah, whose minds did it change about being glad for it being Friday?
Everyone?
No, no one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
That's unfortunate for you. Remember when you played Pokemon, Jack?
Oh yeah, way back when.
Yeah.
I forget where this kind of music was played.
What do you mean?
I just have a memory somehow of it being like November or something. You know, right after the clocks change, and you're like, oh, it gets dark so early. What the heck?
Was that how you
And-
sounded when you changed the clock over?
Yeah, haven't you noticed that every November?
No.
Oh, that's weird. I guess it's been a while. It's been since March that you've heard me with this normal voice, so you're just not remembering.
Okay.
uh, but yeah, somehow I remember hearing this kind of music. I just remember everybody in my home got like partly dressed up, and then we went out and listened to this music somewhere. We must have gone to some kind of restaurant, but it's beyond me where in the mountains of North Kakalaki we would have heard this kind of casual music
I don't think
playing.
you would ever hear Pokemon music in any restaurant.
No, the saxophone and shit, not the Pokemon feature of it.
Oh.
It, you know, the style, the
You
genre.
mean jazz?
Yeah, but it's like elevator jazz.
Elevator jazz?
Kinda, yeah.
No.
No.
I don't think you understand how it works.
You ever been on an elevator?
Wow, Jack, yes.
Hmm. Something that all North Carolinians of my age would know is who it is that signs the elevator certification certificates. Because she was doing it for a long while. And oh my god, it actually relates to the art that you're doing right now for Churu Churi.
Yeah?
Because the person who signs the elevator inspection certificates, at least for the about a decade that is relevant to me, her name is Sherry Berry.
Is it really?
Yeah, spelled like cherry with an IE. So it's just like Churu Churi, but you know, it's like, but her name is actually Sherry. Sherry Berry.
Wow. How does it make you feel?
I feel fine.
How would
Yeah,
everybody...
that was a very wiggly pen.
Like I said, the program is screwing up. It's having some lag, and I don't know why. I think my computer is sad. See, I could have restarted it, but you were distracting me, Jack.
How was I distracting you?
We were watching some Twitch clips. Yeah, so it's hesitating before I put down the pen, and it's really annoying, which is screwing up the way it's looking, because I'm trying to correct it, and it's too late to do it by the time it accepts my prompt. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack, do you remember where you were at in Pokemon?
I needed to go train strength or whatever it is for the sake of lifting boulders or some crap.
You
Oh
know
my.
what? Yeah, I'm listening.
Um. Yeah, and then go defeat like all the things and become the best there ever was. I don't really know if that is at the end of the game. No.
You still got more to go.
Top secret.
What do you mean?
You're gonna have to explain this one a little bit. Does Cherry have another character that is like a secret agent?
I
And
don't
Cherry
think
just stumbled across their secret agent files?
what are you talking about?
You have a little sheet of paper down there at the bottom of the image that says top secret on it.
No, I do not recall. Yeah, I know. I gotta fix. I really wish it would stop lagging on me. It's really annoying. Please stop lagging. I don't know why it would be. Let's see if we can fix that, huh? Is it mad at Firefox? What do you think, Jack?
It's probably not mad at Firefox, because who would be mad at Firefox, you know?
It says it's 41 memory.
41%? That's pretty good. Or Firefox is taking up 41%.
Firefox is 2.5k MB. I don't know what that means. Let's see if that works.
Kill says you could try restarting Explorer in Task Manager. I've noticed the latest Windows update might have some memory leak problems.
I love updating it only for it to fuck up more. Thank you. Hey, look, it works a little bit. It's coming back, huh? Oh, I see, I see. So this is I guess this is the fourth, or maybe like, before. This is, like a fourth part to, this thing with Jackie and Cherry.
Okay.
Which, those images are already posted. Because they had a commission together, and then this is Cherry's reward on Patreon. But I can't show you. I can't show you, oh, this is, yeah. I cannot show you those images because I think 2 of 3 of them are bad. No, it has to be 2.
By bad, you mean naughty.
They're not suitable for children.
Yeah. That's interesting. The ear is like a...
It's a Shinx, Jack.
It's a what?
Shinx?
Shinx?
Mm-hmm. You know what a
It's
Shinx
a Shinx.
is?
No.
Bruh, that was entirely me. That wasn't the computer.
What's a Shinx?
Well, Jack, it is... What do you think? What type would you think that would be?
Oh, it's a Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, is Shinx the name of the Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh. So it's like a Sphinx, but they just were like, we don't want to put any P in it?
I don't think so. It's not a bad guess, I suppose. What do you want to guess the type?
Ground and normal.
Shinx is an electric Pokemon. It turns into a big lion panther thingy. I guess it kind of is like a lion, but they have better lion Pokemon now, so it's like, okay, what is this? You know?
No.
We'll leave it like that. You know what? Nobody cares. Except me. You know?
No. I don't know.
Well, now that closing out the entire Explorer, it actually fixed it.
Oh, that's great.
And now I have to just draw properly. I check?
Well, I think you're quite capable of just drawing.
Drawing.
Kale says, thanks, Microsoft.
For what?
Well, for you restarting Explorer.
It is quite sad. Do you miss going to restaurants still?
I miss getting food from certain restaurants, but I don't really miss going to them so much.
How come?
Well, I don't really have anybody to go with. Hey, well, except for there was one occasion. I remember commenting to Daniel during the Euro Cup that there was like some interesting looking sushi on the television. And I was like, man, it's been a long time since I had sushi. Probably the last time I had sushi was when he and I went downtown to get some sushi from this particular place that I'd never been to before. And I would do it again because they had good sushi. But that was way, way, way before the Backstreet Boys.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I missed that food, but the place itself was like, who cares? If you could serve me this food on the side of the street, I'd take this food. I think was it Sasha who mentioned Chinese food last weekend?
Yeah.
Or was that, yeah. I was like, oh man, I miss that Chinese place in Blacksburg. Because they had some good pork dishes there. And there's absolute crap for Chinese food here. Oh my god, just nothing.
How come?
I guess because just, that kind of Asian doesn't live here. Like sushi, you go grab some Japanese guy who goes and does the circuit. He'll make sushi for this place one day, he'll make sushi for this other place another day, kind of thing. Okay, traveling sushi man. But apparently there are no Chinese people around here. It's all Pacific Islanders, and a shocking number of them too. What is that group of people that live here? I forget. I guess if you Googled largest continental United States group of Pacific Islanders, it'd probably come up with Northwest Arkansas. For I forget what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with an M. Marshallese. The Marshallese from the U.S. Marshall Islands.
Yeah.
They just settled in Northwest Arkansas. So outside of the Marshall Islands, Northwest Arkansas is where the Marshallese are at. But they don't make Chinese food, so fuck.
I miss Chinese food. Like myself.
Your Chinese food?
Hmm?
You said you miss Chinese food like yourself.
Yeah, like I miss Chinese food. Like I had nothing really. I don't really know anything about Arkansas, things like that.
They also don't really have Chinese food up in Missouri.
Unfortunately, nothing that I have found.
It's very sad.
I agree. It's amazing just like how well that worked, by the way.
The Explorer thing.
Yeah. Like that fixed it. It's really
There you
annoying.
go. Caleb coming in clutch. Yep, so there's only one Chinese restaurant where he grew up. I mean, that makes sense. I'd be surprised if there was like one whole anything restaurant there. Not enough people to put together a Mexican restaurant.
Amazing, Jack. My mom told me to tell you guys that you guys can't make fun of me about using words because that's just who I am.
What do you mean?
Because I told her, and that you guys are.
What'd you tell her?
That you guys are mean to me about that. Like when
About what?
When I say things.
What do you mean?
Like when I use certain words in Spanish.
We're mean about that?
Yeah, you guys attack me.
What you mean to say, I think, is that
You
we greatly
cyberbully.
enjoy whenever you do
You
that, and whenever you're worked up
cyberbully
enough
me.
to resort to that.
No, never.
Okay, so you mischaracterized it to your mother, and of course she's like, "Oh, why are they so mean?"
She just said, go in and tell them that that's just how it is. And you guys have to stop being mean. Because that's how I use words.
Well, I happen to like how you use words,
Yeah.
but that's not going to change my behavior.
Yeah, see? He attacked me.
Wow.
Why do we always do cherries things on stream?
You don't?
What do you
This
mean?
is like the second thing that I've seen you do of cherries on stream in like the last 2 months.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always drawing Cherry's character on stream.
Well, oh, no, you're always drawing Cherry's character, but you're not always doing it on Strum.
Oh. Well, I like characters that you can draw easily. Over and over again. There's some characters where it's like I have to look at the reference over and over. But the easiest way to do sketches is like it's got an easy to understand character design. You know?
Yeah, when you're drawing a character so many times, you eventually get quite comfortable with it. But also,
Doesn't
you
take
know,
so
a
many
character that
times.
from the very, a character that's not like ungodly complex in the first place, you'll catch
Yeah.
that up easier.
Yeah.
hmm
Christ. I can't do lines. Like, they're just not today. I can't do them at all. Not even more so today for some reason. Oh my. This is just embarrassing at this point. You know what? Fuck you. I think it's too thick, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, I'm a million seconds behind.
Okay. It's just bad. Every take is bad, and we're just gonna accept the least bad of the take. Because, you know, reasons. Oh, right. Fix that there. Jack, do you feel like you've prepared yourself
For what?
for the tier?
You're gonna make me cry?
No, the tier list. God, why?
Am I prepared for it? No, hell no. There's no way for me to prepare for it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I gotta fix that up there, huh? Damn it. You know what cherry is, right?
Yeah, you said it was a mixture of two Pokemon.
Do you remember what they were?
No. One of them's an Eon and the other one's another Eon, right? It's what is it? An Espeon and a. Well, I guess the color has to be a Flareon, huh? An
Yeah.
Espeon and a Flareon?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get his colors here really quickly, because I like using this darker color for his line art. And then I'll fix these lines here, huh? They're a mess. And it's bad. It's a bad time.
Hello, Chris.
Is Chris excited for the tears? I hope
Yeah,
he
Chris is excited for people to cry.
Hello, gamer. Every time we follow Volk's habit, he drops it and we still use it like old people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Alright, let me get Cherry's colors here. I love this song.
Yeah.
I got a hot take for you, Jack. Alright, you ready? Because I'm not going to say it ever again. You got it?
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
never
really.
again.
Well, maybe just not. I'm not going to say anything negative about it ever again. Alright,
Okay.
Okay. You ready for this hot take?
Okay.
There's a lot of things that Danny is good at. I don't think a lot of his songs are that great. But for some reason, this song and there's like 4 other songs, I think. Maybe I'm being generous, but there's like a few songs that he nails, and this one I think he really gets right.
Well,
It's
when you
really good.
say songs, are you saying that songs that he writes and sings, or just because this is not his song?
I know it's a cover, but
Yeah, so all he has to
even-
do is sing. All you're saying is he successfully sang a song.
Yeah, but
right now.
even the Ninja Sex Party, I just don't think they're that great. I don't know.
But is it because he's not a particularly good singer?
There's something off on his tone. Yeah, it sounds off. It's not pleasing. I don't know. He really nails this one though. He's done 3 albums with covers, and my god, dude, I have a lot of YouTube covers, but I didn't like almost any of them. I was like,
Well,
"Danny,
wait a
please."
second. Did you not just mess that up, Izzy, on the nose? Is the highlight not meant to be a heart?
No, I did that just for Cherry.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could. I don't think Cherry cares for it. I hadn't drawn an icon, like one of the little icons in a while, so I just wanted to do something nice. Yeah, that he didn't ask for that. I did that by myself. It's kind of an oof, you know? Okay, maybe let's pick the right layer.
Was it really faster to go sample the color white from the other image?
Was it really necessary for you to call me out when I quietly was like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that? You fucking... Jag, why? Here I am. All right, Jack's not gonna rat me out. He's no rat, okay? And here we are, fucking adding me here. What the fuck? I trusted you.
You were the chosen one.
I gotta make these bigger, huh? Yeah.
I don't know. Only if you want to draw less.
They're supposed to be a little bit, not really small.
So this is Cherry being part of the water tribe.
No, I think it's just a scarf design.
You actually got a.
I was thinking of like, it looks to me like a Naruto like outfit clothing thing item. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a little design. Oh my god, pick the right layer, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's just a little thingy. I've never asked him about it. The scarf's kind of the hardest part for me, because I always feel like I mess that up. But, I mean, apparently Cherry doesn't think I mess it up that badly, because he keeps asking me to draw him. Or his character, I mean. You know?
Yeah.
I can't believe you ratted me out. What the fuck? I trusted you.
I can't believe you thought it'd be any other way.
How could you, Jack? I trusted you.
This is T. Lopez Pokemon Center.
Yeah, can I help you?
It's super calming.
Well, yeah, it's Pokemon.
No.
It's very nostalgic.
It's T. Lopez's thing. Chris says he missed it. Are we bullying Izzy again? Oh no, Chris.
You missed it. We're not talking about it anymore, unfortunately, right, Jack? Right, Jack?
Oh, but Chris missed it, Izzy.
Yeah? Yeah, we're not we're not on that no more.
Oh,
right?
don't worry, Chris. The VOD, it happened at, just mark it in your mind, 35 minutes. Oh, look at that. Chris says I can just watch the VOD, and Jack will probably clip it if Caleb doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Although I'm behind on clips.
Jack's always behind. And then the thing disappears, and he's like, I didn't get the clip. It's like, alright, well.
What do you mean?
I'm used to it.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
about to happen. Like, I totally did that already.
Yeah, see?
I think I missed one from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because you don't care about me. I understand.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Caleb says if we ever need to, I save the majority of the VODs. That does feel good. Thank you for mentioning that, Caleb. Oh, this is so weird. Caleb and Chris have the same color to their
They're not
names
for me.
today.
It's
Yeah, I know, it's everyone
green
else's.
and orange. They look like carrot, like a carrot, you know, like the green and then orange on the bottom.
Yeah, I think everyone understood it the first time you said it.
Okay, well, you didn't react or respond, so I felt like I had to explain.
Chris says, by the way, I'm at the 33,000 channel points because I don't know what to do with them. Caleb suggests spam emotes. Yeah, I think.
I don't know what you do with them, to be honest.
Well, you've set up a few purchasable things, like highlight a message, which is a very nice one. Special, and then you'll have to end up when you like hit it big. You have to make that one more expensive. Unlock a random sub emote. Send a message in the subscribers only, but you don't have sub only yet, or you haven't had to use it. Choose an emote to unlock, or modify a single emote. I mean, yeah, you could use some more different kinds of purchases, but I don't really know what.
Me either.
Caleb says, thanks, Jackal. And then Chris says, does the JoJo tongue thing? Oh, God. Yeah, the emotes, right? You can only unlock the first tier emote, I think, not higher tiers.
Uh-huh.
which immediately limits the use of that purchasable thing.
I don't know. I just haven't really known what else to do with them. If you guys know what to do, then I'll just add it.
All right. Oh, look, Chris throws down some kind of dreidel. What? I can't even. Oh, if you click it, you can see. It's stupid.
Wow, Jack. Very nice. Why are you so mean?
You gotta go in for the bit. And I'm allowed to mac on dreidels. So.
Are you allowed? Like, is that just a thing?
No, it's not just a thing. You've got to develop the credentials to mac on dreidels.
Okay. How?
Yeah. I can't explain. It's much too complex. Just as it's so convoluted to convert to Judaism, it is horribly convoluted to, mac on dreidels.
Why is it hard to convert?
Oh, there's like a whole bunch of crap that you have to do in Judaism. I don't really get it. I don't know because I've never had to convert. Chris says he's getting Chinese food. You guys want anything? You bitch. Did you hear the Chinese food discussion earlier, you asshole?
We were just talking about Chinese food, and now I'm hungry.
Yeah. I just had ice cream earlier.
I want Chinese food. Oh my.
Chris says, "Oh, por bebés."
Why is Chris so mean?
Something we may never know.
I think you know.
No, I think he was just mentioning the Chinese food. What would you get if Chris were able to bring you one serving of something? You can't get something in a side, you have to get one item only. What would you have him bring you right now? From a Chinese food restaurant.
The fried rice.
Just fried rice?
Yeah, chicken fried rice. It's really good.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Oh.
I mean, you said I couldn't get more than one.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Chris could just make that for you.
Okay, well then make it. You're making me hungry, Jack.
I think I'm kind of torn between.
Oh my god, I want
I know it's
sesame
July,
chicken too.
but like sesame chicken.
I want
yeah.
sesame chicken.
I'm torn between sesame chicken and maybe like just some lo mein. I could really go for veggie lo mein. I want some oily, slurpable noodles.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, egg drop soup though.
Caleb had like 3 egg drop soups because the way that they made it at this place that me and my mom used to go to was like different, and so he had all 3 of ours. It was really funny. Caleb was not hungry after that because he had that and then his meal. It was really funny.
Oh. Do I have? I'm like so craving egg drop soup right now that like if I just have some, what do you call it?
I don't know. What do you call it?
Oh, God damn it! What do you call it? Broth, chicken broth. I forget
That's
broth.
the word you wanted?
Yeah. I have some
concerned for
chicken
me
broth.
for
I
you.
could just take some chicken broth.
Chicken? Not chicken, but chicken.
Chicken broth, and just do it. Like throw some stuff in there.
Yeah.
And then you just drop eggs in there, right?
Mm,
Drizzle in eggs. Add remaining ingredients: sesame oil, green onions, and corn. Corn? Who puts corn in that?
in what?
An egg drop soup.
Some restaurants do.
Oh my
I've
god.
seen that before.
What monsters?
You know how it is.
Good lord. I'm about to make myself some egg drop soup here in a moment.
Do it, Jack.
Well, I can't do it because
No,
I
it's
can't
too
do it
late.
now. I'll have to do it after the stream because it's gonna take me like 20 minutes. I don't know, it's probably faster than 20 minutes, but I gotta get all my shit out, you know?
No.
No, you don't know?
No.
Okay. Alright, let's read the chat. Chris says that he's a dick. Caleb says, I love egg drop soup. Yeah, dude, I also love egg drop soup.
Do you remember that, Caleb, when you had 3 in a row?
If only you guys had some Chinese there, I would absolutely be down to get some Chinese. And then Caleb and I can split a gigantic, I don't know, what you would call it, just an enormous sum of egg drop soup. But also hot and sour soup is really good. Damn it.
That's what my dad likes.
Hot and sour soup's like, give me 1 bowl, thank you, and then I'm done. But egg drop soup, you can just go back for more and dip shit in it. Ugh. Chris says sesame chicken, chicken lo mein, chicken fried rice, and egg drop for Caleb, because why not? Wow, that's a lot of cock. Chris says that's a lot of chicken. There you go.
I love chicken fried rice. I want some like right now.
Imagine if chicken fried rice was similar to chicken fried steak. Ugh.
Ugh. Now you've put me off.
There you go, you're welcome. Chris says...
I tempted you and now we're pulling it back.
Chris says, God forbid people put vegetables in soup. Also, Jack, it won't turn out right without cornstarch. No, not cornstarch. Corn.
Like
corn.
the vegetable.
Yeah, cornstarch makes sense. You gotta thicken up your broth a little bit. That totally. You gotta have the right environment for the eggs to cook in. Totally, get it. But also they say, you wanna add some corn, and that's unacceptable. Caleb says I should have eaten more, and Chris says, Caleb, your farts would have been even more horrendous.
Oh my god. Why?
Jack, I know you meant whole corn kernels. I mean, you need the starch at home to thicken the soup if you make it for... yeah, I know about cornstarch. Yeah, I've got cornstarch, bruh.
I don't know. Does this look okay, Jack? Maybe I should start over, huh?
Yeah, start over. Well, here's the thing,
Okay.
Izzy. Cherry...
Thanks.
Cherry looks so good that who cares about the rest of the picture? And I say
What does
that
that even
without
mean?
making any kind of negative commentary
Yeah,
about the
I
rest of
think
the
you
picture
are,
at all.
though.
I'm really not. I'm
think
just
you
saying
are.
Cherry looks so good in this already that your eye is immediately drawn to the subject of the picture. And I guess, of course, like, I assume that Cherry initially picked out the exact colors for his eyes, but like, those are perfect in terms of like, they look really good together. Yeah, Chris, I actually have so much cornstarch I underestimated how much cornstarch I actually had in my pantry. So I bought an extra thing of cornstarch, and now I have too much cornstarch. It'll be okay. If I end up moving here, then I'll just be like, Daniel, you want to take a bunch of opened things? Because I can just take the unopened cornstarch, no problem. And I'll just leave him the opened one.
How kind of you.
Yeah. Chris says Jack plus. Also, Izzy, I leveled up twice in New Vegas and put all the points into survival.
Oh my fucking god. Which quest did you do? You know what's weird to me?
No.
That out of everyone, only really goes to bed well, I guess not anymore, but he used to go to bed earlier or later than I did, and he would get up earlier than I did. It's like, do you ever sleep? I don't think really sleeps. Like, that's just kind of a theory I've got. Just gonna let you know.
It's a pretty bad theory considering you were just saying how he sleeps.
Well, he might not sleep.
Not sleep?
Yeah.
Chris says I started the Big Dorky Science People DLC.
Oh, okay. This is fine. Right, Jack? Are you trying to communicate with us?
With the aliens! No, I was just listening to the music that you're playing. He's gonna do the edgy Courier Boy DLC afterward.
Chris needs to level up his guns. Do you agree, Jack?
You missed a little black on the third leg. On the little claw area.
My god.
I'm watching you zoom in now. No, that wasn't it. I mean, that was partly it, but there was also the other one on the left side of that same one that you're looking at.
What? What?
I'm 7 seconds behind, so I will only be able to tell you in a moment. Yeah. See, there's a little bit of black right there. Oh, you caught it. There you go.
Jack,
Good.
that was like 2 years
You're welcome.
ago.
You're welcome.
2 years ago.
Anytime, Izzy.
Oh my
I'll fix your
God.
mistakes anytime.
Imagine if you accepted anyone fixing your fucking mistakes.
What mistakes? And there we have it. We solved it, everybody.
Every mistake that you make. Okay.
Every mistake that I make, every breath you take.
Okay, Jack. So, do you want to do the tier list now?
Why would we even do the tier list if you could just continue with the work that you need to do?
Because you said we gotta. You remember that?
Okay, let's do it then. Chris says level up Jack's butt. Caleb says if you do that, it'll just be too OP. Oh, thanks, Caleb.
Okay.
Chris says Jack's butt has the charisma stat. Caleb's butt does poison damage. Oh no!
Okay, let's see if I can get this to work here.
Chris says, how about a fear list? Make a list of things that are terrifying. That's actually a really good idea, and we should rank how scary certain things are.
Why do you come up with suggestions after I spend like an hour looking?
Hey! Chris is just out here giving us weeks of extra content.
I know, but I asked Chris like 4 times, and he was like, I'm doing things. And it's like, okay, problem?
Doing things? Is that a euphemism?
No, he was playing New Vegas.
But it might as well have been a euphemism.
I'm sorry, I'm like trying to figure out why it's not showing up. I apologize to you, Jack, since you're the one affected by this.
Yes. Chris says, fake news, you never asked my opinion on anything. Legit though, I was probably zoned out and you did ask XD.
Okay, give me 1 second. Jack, keep us entertained here while I try to figure this out.
Keep us entertained. See, that was way more on point than expound.
Oh my fucking god,
Just
get out of
expound on some topic of import. Who knows what? Give us random physics facts.
Jack, get out of here. I'm trying to figure out.
That's what Chris said. This is what the gallery says. Your audience wants it.
I'm just having a problem because it's not. Okay, there we go. It was not accepting the thingy. You know?
The other screen?
Yeah, it was not accepting it.
Okay. I don't hear the music anymore.
Yeah, I'll fix that for you. Hopefully it's still working on the... There we go.
Alright, we have it.
Alright, Jack.
Okay.
Can you hear it okay?
Yes. So here's the deal. This is Warrior Cats, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do the other one first, or do you want to do
No,
this
let's
one
do
first?
Warrior Cats.
Because you don't know.
Because I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going based off. Do I see all of them on the screen currently, all the way down to Red Tail?
Here's all of them. So, okay, here's the thing. So these, like, bottom ones are super easy because they don't matter. And nobody, I don't even know why they're added. They might as well not be here. Okay,
So we
so
just
this
leave 'em there.
entire row. Well, yeah, we might as well. This
Everything
entire...
from Ashfoot. Petunia.
I guess, here, let's move Ferncloud, huh? Because she should be there. But everyone, like, all these characters down here shouldn't matter at all. Okay, Jack, what were you gonna say? Yeah,
Okay,
this is
because I need to be able to see them all, because
discard.
I'm gonna just pick the S tier best looking one.
No, there's the manga ones that kind of look. The art's kind of weird, but like seriously though, they had to pick something. Like, look at this. Like, Nightcloud looks derpy.
Nightcloud, I don't know where.
I hovered over her face.
For 7 seconds, yeah. Wow, Hot Bitch has shown up. Random physics facts: time is geometric, provable by length contraction, being measured via angles. Time is literally space. Just time.
Okay, Jack. Do you feel ready? And okay, look. You know what? Sorry, Alderheart. We'll start with Ashfur. You know who Ashfur is, right?
What? No, we're not gonna start with that. We're
Yeah,
gonna start
we're
with the
gonna
clear
start-
S tier, the
Yeah,
one that
oh my-
all
we're
eyes are
starting
drawn
with,
to.
We're starting with Ashfur.
No, no, we're
Yes.
starting with Craig. I know it says
What?
Crag. I want to call him Craig. Craig is S tier.
Where the fuck is he?
He's right in the middle.
Oh my.
Crag,
No.
whose name is now Craig. Craig is S tier.
No, he's not. He's
Yeah, he is.
not.
Yeah, he is.
No. Okay.
His name is easily made Craig, so he's S tier.
That's where he goes. Everyone knows that. He's the tribes in the mountain. Everyone
What do you
knows
have against
that.
the mountains? Izzy 1 week ago. I love mountains.
No, come on, stop.
I'm all about mountains.
Come on, Jack. You know.
You're putting Craig in C, even though I was just like S tier his ass.
So the tribe of rushing water is just why? Why did you do this? The only time they're interesting is like, God, I guess the 5th arc. When it's the prequels. But the tribe, no, we're not doing S tier for fucking Craig or whatever you said. Gregory. Alright, we're starting with Ashfur. Jack, you know who Ashfur is, right?
I don't remember Ashfur.
Yes, you. Oh my god.
No, Ashfur's
Yes,
like what,
you
an
do.
A tier? A tier Ashfur?
A tier? Okay.
I don't know. What does Ashfur do? Is this the one that killed the kid? Or tried to kill the child?
So Ashfur is the one that likes squirrel flight, and he tries to kill them with it's the fire scene where he tries to kill all 3 of them.
Oh, this is the one where he set the fire?
Well, he
Where he
doesn't
blocks
set the
them off
fire.
from
Yes,
fleeing?
he blocks them off, and it's
Oh,
and he's
God.
like
Where's
he's like,
F?
I
Put
love
it-
you,
put F
squirrel.
on here.
I
Add
love
F
squirrel
tier.
flight, and you
Add
know I've
F.
always loved you. And then she was like, LOL, they're not even my
No,
kids.
no.
Get wrecked. And she's like,
No.
no. Oh God. Okay, here we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Add a row. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
Caleb says, I have a suggestion. Jack makes all the choices and Izzy can't edit where they go.
No, that's not happening.
Well, so this is how it
See?
should be initially, and then you can be like, let me tell you about them, and I'll be like, oh boy, I made the wrong choice.
Yeah, you did. Oh my.
What is your problem here? What are you
I don't
doing?
know what's going on. I don't know. Why is it screwing up so badly?
Why is it the same cooler?
I'm trying
Oh.
to change the freaking color and you're freaking out here. Okay,
Oh
there
my
we
god.
go. Stop. Okay, stop. Where does Ashfur go? Okay, how do we rate this? Do we rate it based on their personality or their actions or if they're a good antagonist? Because there's some villains in here. So, like, otherwise every villain's going to be an F, right? So is it, like, a good antagonist? Right? Ashfur, here's the problem with Ashfur, though. Like,
You understand that I cannot judge how
It's
good of an
okay.
antagonist they were at all, so I have to judge them solely by their
he's
actions,
stinky
whether it's
man.
understandable or
He's
not.
the stinky man. Okay, Jack,
Ashfur's
where
an
do you want...
F. I don't know what else you would think.
Ashfur an F.
Ashfur's an F.
How
We had
could
this
you?
discussion.
You've seen Ashfur.
See, Chris?
Goodbye, Chris Chan.
Yeah, Ashfur, an asshole who doesn't even deserve wangs.
What?
Ashfur got wings. Went to heaven and shit.
Oh, he went to Star. Yeah, he did, and that's so controversial.
Yeah, Ashfur's an F.
I put okay, so that means he has to go in D because I put C because he's a neutral character. He's like boring and he
All right,
turns into
next one.
Stone Teller. We're gonna put him in D. Stop.
Wait, why are you putting Crag down in D?
Because he's boring, and I think Ashfur must go in C because he's bad.
No.
But he provided so much.
Would you rate Ashfur an A?
No.
Then he's not a C.
I'm like, what? What is
We
that?
average out, remember? I put him in F, and you're putting him in not A, so he's not a C.
I would put him in B, but we'll put him in
Hot
C.
Bitch says, I heard wangs too, if anyone was wondering. The reason you heard wangs is because I did say wangs. I was saying wings, but I was saying it in a weird way because that is what my whole bit is.
I don't know. Jack just makes things up, I think. Ashfur, he doesn't deserve mediocrity. I think he belongs
Meteorocracy.
What?
Meteorocracy.
Jack, would you fucking...
Meteorocracy.
Would you just pick Alderheart? Alderheart's a good
Let me
boy.
be sure to write that time down really quick.
Oh my-
Meteorocracy.
You know what?
Elderheart's cool. That's an A. A for Elderheart.
I like
Good
Alderheart.
job.
He's a good medicine kitty. He's Bramble Star's son, but like he's an anxious boy, and he's a good woo bean. He's a bean.
Whatever.
What?
Whatever, bean.
What do you mean? He's good. Oh my
Barley.
Barley
is barely a C.
Barley is gay, and he used to be Blood Clan, but like he went to
Is
the
he
barn.
actually gay though?
Yeah, he's gay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So they put it in the family tree, like that. He's mates with Ravenpaw. Ravenpaw. And
That could be a
but
girl's
like,
name for all I know.
stop. And like, so it's never in the books. Like they outright say it because it's kids' books, so they can't have gays. And it's like you're freaking gay.
Well,
But,
I guess
like,
I have
Barley-
one quick question.
But Barley's good. Here.
Barley is a medicine cat.
No, Barley is just a farm cat, and he doesn't live in the
Oh.
clans. So he's kind of like, but he's still okay. So he's C.
Okay,
I
whatever,
think
man.
I think Ashfur is better than Barley in terms of interesting, but you wanted to put him to freaking DF, so he doesn't
Okay.
belong there.
Well, Billy Storm. I'm
Okay.
looking at that image and I'm thinking Billy Storm's probably kind of cool. But then I
Billy
think your
Storm?
name is Billy and that sucks.
Yeah,
Billy is a
yeah.
terrible name for a cat,
Well, okay.
even though that's the name for a male cat.
No, Billy Storm is Leaf Star's mate, and he's kind of like boring. He's like a lesser tier Oakheart. That's what Billy Storm is. He's just
Wow,
like,
that meant a lot to me.
yeah, I'm glad. It really tells you a lot about him. And like, it's just like the only thing I like about him is that he's not shitty to Leaf Star, and he's like, you know what? I'll join Sky Clan because he was torn. He wanted to be, because they're Daylight Warriors. So it's like, okay. So he's half kitty pet and half warrior. So he comes to the clan at like night, I guess, or something. When does he sleep? I don't know. It's like he goes and does shit.
So
and
really
then,
is Billy Storm.
what do you mean?
When does he sleep?
Oh my god. Okay, where do you
So
want
Billy
him?
Storm, he sounds like he's just a solid C.
Yeah. He's
You're gonna put him in B?
neutral.
No, he's a C. No. After what you said,
A
he's
Black
a C.
Star? Black Star?
No,
is
he's
a
not
s-
as bad as. No, he's not worse than Ashfur. Honestly, Ashfur shouldn't even be C. Ashfur's just there to cause trouble. He's not a good antagonist. He's just an asshole.
I mean,
Black Star.
yeah, you're probably right, but I don't think he deserves to be in the same tier as Gregory here, or Craig, or whatever you said.
Wow. Black Star
Star
looks like
is
she's probably
stinky.
cool. Probably
No,
a B.
he's a stinky man. I hate Black Star so much. People
That's
like
racist.
people like Black Star. Stop. He's a kitty. He's a white kitty with black paws. He is Shadow Clan's leader, and he the thing I can't forgive him is because he kills Stonefur, and he does
Sounds like a pretty good antagonist.
No, he's not an antagonist. Is the thing, because he just follows Tigerheart or Tiger Star. I don't know why I said Tigerheart. He follows Tiger Star's like shit in the beginning, in the first arc, and then he just becomes like, oh, we're Shadow Clan and I hate Thunder Clan, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? He's just never. I never liked him. He's stinky. Honestly.
Okay, well, I guess whatever then. Blue
Black
Star's
Sun-
an S tier.
Yeah, Blue Star is awesome. She's problematic is the problem. A lot of people have trouble with her prophecy, Blue Star's prophecy. Also, people don't like it when she like became depressed because she did make horrible decisions. Like naming Brightheart Lost Face is fucked up. Not caring about your clan, it's just sad, you know. Okay, Bone.
Nope, I don't. Bone
F.
Bone looks like a D. Okay, F, whatever. I just look at him and it's not a good name either, and you cut up like a loser. Boulder's adorable. Put Boulder in C.
Boulder's okay. He's
Boulder's
a D.
maybe as good as Craig. Craig should be B tier.
No, he's not. Brackenfur. Okay, here's the problem with Brackenfur. Great character in the first arc, and then they're like, let's make him just build dens. He just builds dens every day, all day long. Him and his best buddy Dustpelt build dens. They build walls and they build dens. Why? I don't know. Why did you do this to him?
Does he advance as a character
He
by
doesn't
building
change.
dens? Does he
no.
go
Like
through his
he's
adolescent
great.
years
He's
by
so
building
good
dens?
in the first arc. That's why I would put him here in the first arc. But like he lives a long ass time, dude. I think Brackenfur's still alive.
Why are you putting him in B if he's
Yeah,
bored
no,
as butt?
he's still alive. Oh my god. I was like, is he alive? Is he alive? And then I remembered Gray Stripes Val. Yeah, he was talking. He's an elder now. Like in the very newest arcs, or in the newest arc right now. He's still alive. This fucker. He is so boring though. Yeah, Brackenfur, you saved yourself. You're a C+. But you're boring, dude. You're boring. Stinky man.
Kim
Bramble.
says, cat doesn't fight, cat lives longer. Izzy, surprise Pikachu.
Brackenfur fights. You know,
Bramblestar?
Bramblestar is very controversial because Brambleclaw was okay. Okay, when he was Bramblepaw as an apprentice,
What's controversial
it's cute.
about him?
Okay, here's the thing. A lot of YouTubers have made videos about Bramblestar being abusive and not a good, like, I guess, husband or whatever to Squirrelflight. He is abusive to her, and like he manipulates her. She wants to have, like, in her book, I forgot her name. It's Squirreltail's something. I don't know, her promise or her kin. I think that's what it is. And like, so she is like, I want kids again. Like, I want to be a mom. And, because Alderheart is her son, her real son. Not like,
I don't know that.
Okay, so Alderheart's her son. And she's like, I want kids again. And he was like, no, we're old and you're a liar. And, you and your sister, blah, blah, blah. And he's just so mean to her. And like he doesn't respect her, and he treats her really badly as a deputy because she's second in command. Okay, so in the clans, it's a leader, deputy is next, and then Medicine Cat, which is their healer, doctor, spiritual guide, and then the warriors, and then the apprentices, and I guess and elders. Elders are there too, and then kids.
So what's controversial about one partner wanting kids and the other one not wanting kids? What?
He's abusive to her and berating her and putting her down like you shouldn't want this and blah blah blah, like all this.
Why
there's
shouldn't
this
she
huge
want
video.
kids?
Because he doesn't trust her and he thinks that he's too old and he's not interested.
Why doesn't he trust her?
Oh my god. Because so StarClan basically said, hey, the Leaf Pool is going to have the 3. And you're going to, yeah, that's the prophecy cats, like the 3 cats that have powers from the stars or whatever, basically. And that's Jay Feather,
yeah.
Lion Blaze, and Holly. Let that
I'm sure you remind me of that in a moment.
And then, so basically, StarClan says, which is their god, says, "Hey, why don't you just take the kits, and you can't tell anybody. You have to basically pretend they're yours." And she is like, "I don't kind of want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that kind of shit." And then Yellowfang is like, "Actually, you do. You're barren, and you can't have any kits." What? The book inconsistency. They fucking lied. So that's why it's so annoying, because like the books are kind of, sometimes they're badly written. It's because like she clearly
so she had a kid. She had a kid.
She didn't have kids. She didn't have kids. Her sister had 3 kids, and they're from another clan. They're half clan, and so Squirrel Flight's like, "I'm gonna help you."
Ashfur was trying to fuck over.
Yeah, Ashfur and Squirrelflight used to date. Then she said, "No, I choose Bramblestar or Brambleclaw because I want to be with him." And he gets triggered over that. And so she helps her sister have kits, and the StarClan's like, "You take these kits and you tell your whole clan they're yours." Why? I don't know. And so she said, "We're going to do this. We're going to lie to the whole clan and say they're mine, because medicine cats are not allowed to have kits. And they're especially not allowed to have, nobody is supposed to have kits from another clan." So she lies to everybody, including Brambleclaw. She never tells him. And Ashfur threatens, when he finds out that, she says, like, during the fire scene, "They're not mine. They're not even mine." And so he's like, "Fuck." And then he decides, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to manipulate you. You have to be with me, or I'm going to expose it to everybody at the gathering that they're not your kits and they're half clan." And so Hollyleaf is like, "Actually, I'm going to kill you because you're going to do that." So she kills him, and then she tells everybody anyway at the gathering, "Hey, we're half clan." So she exposes everything, and Bramblestar is like, super hurt and triggered, and so they're not mates.
He was told that these children are his.
Right, which is
that's the only
right. That's the only justifiable thing why he's angry. But like, okay, so after the whole battle,
sounds perfectly justifiable.
No, right, and then after the battle, he continues to punish her. Like he rewards her, like saying, "Oh, Squirrel Flight's loyal and all blah 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 bullshit," and like so he gives her the deputyship. And ignores her advice and goes against she tries to save another clan, and he's like, "You shouldn't do this. You should listen to the leader." And it's like, no, like you're making a bad decision. You're just being a dick because you think ThunderClan is weak for giving help to people. And she's like, "I'm gonna help people," and he's like, "No, you can't do that." And, triggered, and it's just a bad time.
To listen to the leader.
Oh my god.
What? I don't understand.
Ugh, Jack, he's a stinky man.
He has every reason not to
trust
trust her.
We're moving on. I hate Bramblestar.
He has every reason to
No,
question her judgment.
stop. I'll send you. It's an hour-long video. Okay, I can't even explain to you how
I'll put
awful.
it on 1.5 speed. It'll work out great.
Oh my god. Okay, Breezefelt, stinky.
Breezefelt seems
awful.
like a
awful.
Really
awful.
Really? Because he doesn't look
He
awful.
tries to kill a pregnant queen. He tries to
Fewer
kill.
cats means shorter Thomas.
Stop. He tries to kill Poppy Frost. Is her name Poppy Frost? I'm pretty sure it's
name.
Poppy. What the? Stop. Okay, listen. And like,
you sound right now. You sound like that girl who's like Wiggles, and she's all about.
Stop. No, he tries to kill Jay Feather, and he's just,
Wiggles.
Oh my god. Briarlight is okay. Okay, Briarlight's okay. In fact, oh my god, no, Brightheart is great. Okay, top tier. But she's kind of boring after their thingy, okay? I can't even explain to you how Bramblestar is just this awful.
How is Brightheart A?
Because Bramblestar is boring, and also he's mean, and it's just not a good time, okay?
Wow, that didn't sound like you justified Brightheart's character at all.
Brightheart was, she got attacked by dogs, and she lost her eye. And a Cloudtail nurses her back to health, teaches her how to fight despite her disabilities, and it's just really cute. And it's just so cute, like them being a cute couple. And she's very I think she basically tries to teach Jay Feather, but Jay Feather is such an asshole to her because he's like, you have one eye. I've never had eyes. I am blind from birth. Like, you're not helping. And she's just like, I am so tired of your shit, but I'm gonna try and teach you because you're stinky.
I don't see how this makes Brightheart an A. It
She's
sounds like
great.
Brightheart's partner is an A and Brightheart herself is a B.
Oh my god, no!
Yeah.
No, Brightheart is awesome. Oh my god.
Brightheart's great. That puts her in a B, and then what was her mate's name? Just go ahead and put them in A.
No, Cloudtail is such an asshole. The only
for
thing,
training her.
the only thing Cloudtail is good is anytime he's with Brightheart. But okay, listen. He goes and eats kitty pet food. He gets himself into trouble. He doesn't listen to Fireheart and doesn't respect him, especially in the beginning. He's like trying to teach this fucker, and he's such an asshole. Also, he's the one of the this is the only thing interesting too. Okay, this is the second thing actually. Okay, he's an atheist, so he doesn't believe in StarClan, and it's really interesting because like.
Clan.
We're gonna put. He has to go lower than Cloudtail. Brightheart, than Brightheart.
Let's take a pause. Take a sip of water.
Oh my god, no!
Really
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
He's pleased with the frantic explanations and.
Frantic! I'm trying to speed it up so you don't. You're asking me.
Izzy,
Wait.
Izzy, water. Izzy, water.
I have to tell you something. Oh my god. What? No, that's not even a real thing.
Hot bitch properly recognizes that Lost Face is a metal ass name. Should have kept it. Brightheart is a D, but Lost Face is an A, maybe even an S.
Lost Face is so mean. Like, that's the name Blue Star gives her. Like, she's in recovery. It's really bad. Like, she has trauma, and it's like really sad. And you feel bad for Brightheart because the only two words that she can say is pack and kill for like, I guess like a month. But remember, it's like in the books, they do it like every day or every other day, so it feels like a long time. And she's trying to recover, and Blue Star's like, you're probably not gonna live. I'm just gonna, I'll give you a warrior name because she's an apprentice when she goes and attacks the dogs. I'll give you a warrior name.
Why is she called Brightheart?
Would you freaking let me finish?
No, why is she called Brightheart? Like, if she was called Brightheart before getting a warrior's name.
Cloudtail comes up to Firestar. Spoilers, when he becomes leader, okay? And he's like, hey, can you change your name? Because this is bullshit. And Firestar is like, I don't know if we could change your name. And it's like, what is wrong with you? Of course you can. And of course the elders are like, hey, dumbass. Like, yeah, you think my name was always One Eye? Come on, you fucking... Anyway, so they explain to him the ceremony to change your warrior name. And so he changes it from Lost Face to Brightheart, which because her name used to be Bright Paw. And they get their second name when they become warriors. So he changes it back and he gives it Bright Heart because she's full of spirit and because she didn't give up.
Well, that's great.
Through all that.
Bristlecross. What did Bristlecross do?
I have to take a drink. You go ahead and read the chat. I have to take a drink.
Bristlecross looks like an S, but it's just looks, but you went ahead and put him there. Really says he's an atheist, so he doesn't believe in StarClan. Something I didn't think I'd hear today. Caleb says Lost Face is so sad. She's like wrecked by dogs, and Blue Star's like, let's just give you a traumatic name. Hot bitch. Hell yeah, I lost my face. Would you lose and survive? Caleb, amusingly enough, Swiftpaw didn't live up to his name, huh, Izzy?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
She's a literal child. But did Swiftpaw, like, not escape a falling rock or something?
Oh my god, you've seen the video, Jack. I've showed you the video. Okay? Where Swiftpaw and Brightheart, they go out and then they attack the dogs, and Swiftpaw doesn't survive because he protects and defends Brightheart's body. When she loses consciousness from, having her eye ripped out.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh my god. I'm very upset. Alright, Bristlefrost, S tier. S tier, Bristlefrost. I haven't read the newest book, but... she's living with the imposter. The imposter leader, right? The Bramblestar, when he gets possessed.
Oh, of course, it's Bramblestar. Yeah.
Okay, no. No, but listen. Bramblestar...
They're like a bunch of OCs, right?
Oh my god. No, no. Listen. Okay, Bramblestar gets possessed. Okay, he gets sick, and Shadowsight is like, "Oh, I know how to help you. We're gonna bury you in snow." Okay, so they bury him in snow, and he dies. So he loses a life. Leaders have 9 lives. He loses a life, and he comes back, but there's something wrong with him. And spoilers, it's ash fur. Okay, listen. So Bristlefrost is living under the imposter Bramblestar, okay? And she's just like, it's a stressful time, and she is like, I don't have time to deal with Root Paw, like, being in love with me. I'm going to help my clan, and I'm gonna spy, and it's just so good. Like, she's just so stressed out, but she really tries to help all of her clanmates, okay? And it's, like, a good time. And she's smart. Also, she's Ivy Pool's daughter, which makes her awesome, okay? So I'm just letting you know right now. Broken Star, Stinky Man. You got that one, Jack?
He looks pretty stinky. Brooke. Brooke is a D. Brooke, that's a stupid name.
Okay, do you know what Brooke is? Brooke is
What is
also
Brooke?
a member of the tribe of Rushing Water.
Okay.
I think
Well, I mean, it's just a
they're
stupid name.
siblings.
Look,
Or maybe
Brooke is a
they're
name.
cousins.
You don't name a child Craig in real life, you name them Craig. People name their kids Brooke, and it's just like, no, dude. Don't do that. Have you ever known a
Okay.
good Brooke? I sure haven't.
I mean, you're right, but for some reason I hesitated saying that because the Brooke I knew would beat you up, okay? In elementary school, I was afraid of her. Okay, listen, Cinderheart, D, and only because they make her character so boring. Like, oh, I'm reincarnated. I have Cinderpelt's reincarnated soul. I'm boring. I like Lion Blaze, and all I do is have a million kits. Okay, dude, that's awesome. Like, you're boring. Cinderpelt, boom. That's where you're going. Okay, Cloud Spots is a Dawn of the Clans character. This is a prequel character, right? Before the first arc. Cloud Spots is kind of boring. Yeah, he's kind of boring, huh? Yeah.
I don't understand how anything that's boring gets above C.
Because, like, is he as awful?
Do you want to read more about them?
Yeah, there we go.
No. C
Okay.
or lower.
Okay, fine. You make a good point. Okay, Cloudstar.
I know I do. I make only good
I
points.
hate Cloudstar so much, dude. I hate
Okay,
him.
that's because you don't like
But-
clouds.
No, actually, I really wanted to like Cloudstar.
Oh, you were just commenting about Cloudstar because Cloudstar was like training Brightheart and was cute, but basically
What?
not.
No. That's Cloudtail. Cloudtail is a
I think
warrior.
you can understand the confusion.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Clear Sky. I'm sorry. Cloudstar is boring. He is literally so boring. I'm sorry, dude. I thought you were a better character because where is he? Clear Sky. He's got to be here somewhere, huh?
I don't know.
Is this in order?
Oh,
my
man.
God,
it's
it
nice to
is.
see the chat getting so busy with each other.
That sounds very strange for you to say.
Hobbit says, if
Yeah,
there
here
were
he
cat
is,
wars
here he
led
is.
by the wealthy cat families, yes, I would be one of those beautiful, long and lean Siamese cats. Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay, so I was thinking of I'm sorry. So Clear Sky obviously has Skystar in his name because he founded Sky Clan. I hate Skystar so much but he's a good antagonist because he's just a very complex character. Okay, he betrays his brother over and over and over again. Doesn't learn his lesson. He gets they used to be the tribe of Rushing Water, like half of them leave because they're starving. And they go to the new territory, which is actually the old territory in Fireheart's, like, in his time, when it's his story. And Skystar basically gets them all split up, And then he's like, I'm going to fight you guys because I want more territory. I don't like that we're split off, and I just actually want to own it all. And actually, you guys shouldn't even have your own lands. I should have all your lands. And he's such a dick. He's a dick. He abandons his son, and he's like, my mate died, so actually, why don't you...
He abandons his son?
Yeah, so
he abandons his boy?
yeah. So he tells his brother, my mate died, and so I'm so distraught. Why don't you take that kit? Because I'm not going to look at it. He had 3 of them. She had 3 of them, I'm sorry. And she dies under, like, a barn collapses, and it crushes her. And she's like, here, take the kits to Clear Sky. Take them. And the brother does. And Sky Star is like, yeah, actually, I'm sad. I don't want this. I don't want this kit. Because, okay, 3 of them were there, and then 2 of them dies. 2 of them die. So it's just one son, one kid. One kid is left, and he's like, I don't want it. And so the brother takes him and, raises him, and the kid is like, I love you, Dad. We should spend some time together. And he was like, yes, another warrior I could use for getting more territory. Sure, son, come along. And then...
I never thought of that.
Oh my god. Really? Why? Really?
You gotta fix the subscriber thing.
Caleb says that he's fixed it like 1,000,000 times. He's fixed it 1,000,000 times. We don't know what's wrong with it. What it really say?
Okay, so it sounds like it's totally reasonable for someone who is mentally compromised to deny trying to take care of a kid.
So, okay, listen though. Okay, so he tells, he joins SkyClan, and then he leaves because the dad is so abusive to all of his warriors. He's like, I'm out, dude. This is not, you're not fair. And he's like, bruh, I don't even care about you anymore. And then he takes his son. Where is he? Where's Thunderstar, huh? Where's Thunder? Here he is. Thunderstar, oh, I like this girl. And his dad is like, actually, I like her. And actually, she's my wife now. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then so they're married or mates or whatever. I don't fucking know. And poor Thunderstar is like, bruh.
I really honestly sad. Lost you in the middle of that bit.
No, listen.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
It's really sad.
Caleb, write it down so you don't forget.
It's really sad. Oh my god. I think he's a really good antagonist, okay? That's basically what I said. Okay, Thunderstar
I think that's fine.
Is also here just with his dad, okay? Because he's kind of a generic boy, and then he becomes better because... basically he gets mad that his dad always fucks him over, so he's like, actually I'm gonna make ThunderClan, and ThunderClan's awesome. So
that's awesome. That does sound pretty cool. Hotbitch says he stole his son's chick. Now that is Game of Thrones level drama.
No, yeah, he does. He straight up does. This guy has
Kings level drama. I feel like
Clear Sky has 3 mates in this fucking one arc, okay? He has the girl from the beginning, which his brother liked, and then she gets killed by an eagle. Like, the eagle grabs her and takes her away, and so she's dead.
And then I'm just going to call all the cats one eye, 2 eye, or no eye, depending on the quantity of eyes available.
No. And then, listen. And then he gets a second girlfriend, and the brothers also likes her. And she dies, and she has Thunderstar. And it's so sad. And then the third girl, which is, where is she? She's Starflower or something like that. Where is she?
Says, the one cat that terrifies the neighborhood, extra eyes.
Yeah, Starflower. Look, she's an asshole, dude.
Go ahead and rate her. Go ahead and rate her. We have to get through 1,000,000 freaking cats.
I did.
So when you think of them, rate them.
I did. I grabbed her. I don't like her, but, well, no, we'll put her here for
Caleb
now.
says, fuck man, there's Scourge. He yeets Tiger Star like, quote, Lannisters send their regards.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oof. Okay, I put Crooked Star here because River Clan is top tier, okay?
Okay, yeah, I've heard that before.
Crooked Star is a crooked jaw because he hit his muzzle on a rock.
Crooked Star, do they also take his gerbs?
Stop. And he just overcomes a lot, and then he becomes leader, and it's super cool. Crowfeather.
so-
Crowfeather's here. He's annoying and emo, but like
You like emo. You're just all about emo.
no, actually, he's really annoying. He's like, I hate everybody. I hate everybody until Feathertail comes in, and then he's like, oh, I'm in love with everybody, and then he has like 4 million girlfriends, dude. He's also with Leafpool for no reason other than I saved you one time. Okay, I guess I'm in love with you now. What?
All right, Dapple Pelt is an A.
Dapple Pelt? Why?
Dapple's an awesome name.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Dapple Pelt?
Why would you even ask such a question when you know the answer?
I don't.
I know nothing about any of these cats.
Yeah, but you might. You might know.
No, I don't.
Jack, tell us.
Dapple Pelt?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it was pretty incredible when Dapple Pelt took out, that machine gun emplacement in World War II. That was pretty crucial.
I don't think that's it.
Poet. Oh my god, Poet. I'm so glad I get to read this. Thank you for this. He says, will you rate my OC too, Izzy? He's named Sora Heart and is part of the Nobody clan.
I really hate my actual life right now. Why are you guys so mean to me?
Really says F, where Sora belongs.
What the hell?
Well, really, it was nice seeing you in this stream. I'm sure that your ban will run out next week.
I mean,
Caleb says, I see you two have woken up and chosen violence today.
how do you ban someone? I'm just curious.
Hot bitch
It's
says
not-
Demix had sexy hair.
Oh my god.
Who's Demix?
I hate finding that fucker, dude.
Hot bitch said, I waited 20 years to say that. What?
I think they're talking about Dapple Tail instead of Pelt, because...
No, it's Dapple Pelt now.
What do you mean?
Well, we see it on the tier list, so it must be true. Well, I take that back, because there are some
She's
tier lists
kinda
out there,
generic,
like current
huh?
Supreme Court justices, and Justice Ginsburg is still on there, and it's like,
Here,
bruh, no.
I'll tell you a bit about Dapple Tail, okay? So
No.
she
Let's
was...
move on.
No,
Dapple Pelt or
no,
or
she-
nothing? Dapple
she,
Pelt or nothing?
She was an elder, and she
No.
died from eating a rabbit that had been poisoned. That's how she dies, because she's starving.
Poisoned by what? Or just not good food, or what?
So people poisoned a rabbit, and they told everyone in the clan, don't eat the rabbits, and she was starving, so she ate it anyway, and she died. Darkstripe is poopy.
Really says, is Dappletail related to Applebuck?
Oh my god. Oops, Darktail is a great
Oh, bitch ass
villain.
ain't Applebuck and My Little Pony. Caleb says, kids who were born after Kingdom Hearts 2 could vote before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
Why do you wound me in every way? Dovewing? I think she's okay, you know?
It's certainly
She's a
better
pretty...
than Crowfeather.
Yeah, that's true.
You got a
'Cause-
whole wing. Crowfeather's only got a whole feather.
Oh my god, stop. Dustpelt, you belong here, because honestly, he would go in D, but he gets better when he gets older. And also, he builds dens.
Isn't Applejack a guy, though?
Applejack is a
was
girl. You're thinking about Macintosh, Big Mac.
Macintosh Apple, that's right.
Yeah, Big Mac is the guy, her brother. Echo Song?
No, not a
she's-
cat, hot bitch. They're mixing My Little Pony and cats now. It's just.
I'm not. I
don't know.
answered your freaking question because you don't know nothing.
I'm not
Echo
talking
Song
to you. I'm talking to chat.
is B. No, you know what? Echo Song is kind of generic, so we're putting the
Echo
generic
Song,
ones.
it's a pretty generic name. It's a
No,
pretty
Echo
generic
Song
name.
is like a medicine cat, but she doesn't
Pretty
do
generic name.
anything. I'm
Pretty
sorry. Fallen Leaves? I really like Fallen Leaves.
You're so onto the story, you're not even hearing the jokes.
What? What joke?
Not even
You're
hearing
not
the
here.
joke.
Okay, here's the problem. You're not giving good jokes, and two, you don't
That
know
was
what you're
an awesome
saying.
joke.
Tell me the joke. Tell me the
That
joke.
was a great joke. Look at that. Hot bitch gave me 4 crying laughter.
Why did you fucking tell
Four.
me? Would you fucking
4
tell
of
me the
them.
damn joke?
I said
God.
that Echo Song is a pretty generic name. It's a pretty generic name. It's a pretty generic name.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, it wasn't funny. We got that. All right,
Oh my
Feather
God.
Whisker is my favorite medicine cat. Top tier. I love Feather Whisker every time.
Feather Whisker.
Yeah, Feather Whisker is such a good boy.
Seems uncomfortable
to
have feathers and whiskers.
What making this tier
Honestly,
list with
I
you
hate
is a
that name.
mistake.
It's a
It's
long
a mistake
name for no
because you
reason.
just do this to me for no reason, and I'm trying to genuinely help you, and you're like, I'm just gonna make a joke.
Really, really is taking effrontery at what you are saying, which is just nonsense. I thought it was your favorite medicine bun. She didn't say medicine bun, really. Open your big sonar ears. She said medicine cat.
Okay, I think Finleap was okay until you started pressuring Twig Branch to be like, oh, pick one, pick a clan, pick one. It's me or the clan. Oh, now we have to have kits. Which one? You gotta pick one. No, stop that. You're bad. Yeah, so Finleap...
Like, he leaps over fish?
No, he's a Sky Clan warrior, but yes, the fin part is because of a fish. I don't know why.
Oh my god, what a loser.
Finleap is a...
D tier. D. Fill out the Ds.
Okay,
Give him
fine.
a D.
Okay, you know...
That's
you
a stupid name, and he deserves a stupid rating.
D, if that's really what you want to do. I think because Finleap and Twig Branch romance was actually
did you
really...
say?
Dapplepelt belongs in D if you're really going to put anyone there. And then I said...
Why?
Well,
That's cool.
Because Dapplepelt is very... I think this is Dappletail, because Dapplepelt is a very, very minor character in the 5th arc, and I don't think that's what they're talking about. So I think they're talking about Dappletail, who is an elder in the 1st arc. Finley, they had such a cute romance,
at this rate,
okay?
we will finish just in time for Saturday's stream.
Oh my fucking god. If you'd let me
Really
finish.
says Firestar is too high, and Caleb makes the excellent point, can a goody two-shoes really be S tier?
What? No, Firestar breaks the rules all the time. I'm about to put you out of here, Jag. I'm gonna do this by myself. Fine. You always leave me anyway. All right. Firestar breaks the rules all the time.
Music anymore,
I honestly don't care.
Oh my god. Caleb asks, let's put it this way, is Makoto S tier in Danganronpa? And we already answered that, Caleb, and you've just destroyed your argument. What was that? You're doing like a frickin' what's that Giants defensive back who's like, I'm gonna celebrate the 4th of July, and now he plays with a club for a hand because he's lost 4 of his 5 fingers. Okay? That's what you just did. You lost 4 of your 5 fingers.
Are you done, Jack, or?
Misty Star, explain, how is Misty Star D?
Misty Star is Blue Star's daughter. And it's such a meme, okay? She's been alive in human years, 19 years. She's before the 1st arc. She was a full warrior in the 1st arc, and she's still alive as a leader. How? We don't know. She is straight up, in the entire series, the oldest cat. Still alive. She's 1,000,000 years old. What are you doing? Just kill her already. She makes bad decisions. She cuts off River Clan. She gets mad at the people who rebel against the imposter. And she's like, oh, we should believe Bramblestar, when it's clearly not Bramblestar. What are you doing? You're the worst. You're the worst. Just die. You need to die, you old lady, you fucking dust. Get out of here, dude. Get out. Misty Foot, so good. Top tier. Misty Star as a leader, trash. Same with 1 Star. One Whisker, great character. Fireheart's best friend. And then he was like, fuck ThunderClan. I hate everybody. Go and die. Flametail, you're also kind of the same. He's like, oh, I'm a medicine cat, but the clan should be separated. And it's like, go fuck yourself. Also, his death was his best moment, and that's not a good sign. Okay, Goosefeather is a crazy boy, okay?
I don't know. His death was his best moment?
Yeah.
Say that to Lily Potter, dude. Like,
what? No. No, okay, he has a cool death. That's the only reason. Basically, they go out in the frozen lake, and he falls into it. The ice cracks, and he falls into the water, and they can't swim, right? He's Shadow Clan, so he can't swim. Jayfeather tries to save him, and Rock is like, it's his time to die. Just let him die. And he was like, LOL, no. And then Rock was like, actually, yes. And so he forces Jayfeather to not rescue him. And Flametail dies, drowning. It's so
When
so
you're saying
epic.
Jay Feather, it just occurred to me that you're like Blue Jay, right? Like a Jay. But for the longest time, I've been thinking like, oh, Jay Feather, like Jumpy S.
What? Jayfeather's
The
a
letter
normal
J.
name.
Just the letter J. Jay Feather.
Jayfeather is a grumpy, shitty, sarcastic fuck. And he's so good. He's like Fuyuhiko. But like, because every medicine cat is like, oh, let me tend to your wounds. And he's like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking heal you. And I don't give a fuck if you're complaining. Actually, shut the fuck up and don't complain. You wanna complain? Go talk to the fucking moms. Okay?
It says these books came out in like 2001 to 2004, so if they were set at the current time, and 19 is ancient, then these cats are all long gone.
No, some of them are born. They're not born in the first arc, all of them. Like, Bristlefrost was like a kid in the fourth arc. So.
Really says Needletail, the heroine cat. All I can think is Needletail is actually just Mekon.
Needletail is not Mekon. Needletail is a sassy.
Needle. She likes needles.
Yeah,
oh
but
God.
she's a sassy.
Izzy, don't read into it. I don't know any of these cats.
I don't give a crap. I'm gonna tell you. Where is she? There she is. Needletail. She's mean until the very end, and she protects. What's her name? Violet Shine. Violet Shine has trauma. I think she's gonna go here because she gets a little boring after her arc. I think I'm missing an arc. I think we're on the 6th one. So, because they have their arc here. So I think that's the 6th arc. I don't know anymore, man. Okay, Gorsfer. Where are we gonna put Gorsfer, Jack? I kinda
Really?
just want to put him in B.
Remember when I was banning the 100-something bots? This reminds me of those names.
What the fuck? What is wrong
destroyed.
with you? Why are you guys so mean to me?
Poet complains that the music is not fitting the frantic stream.
Fine. I changed it. Are you happy?
Hey, you just turned it off?
No, I didn't turn
Oh
it
no, there
off.
we go. There we go. Izzy's like, I'm so excited to do the magical monomy tomorrow.
No, I'm not. Oh my god.
Poet says I'm not complaining. I know, Poet, but you know I gotta say things.
No, you don't gotta say things.
gotta.
I said, Jack, we don't have to do this list because, and he was like, oh, we'll do it. And then here he is just making fun of everything when it's very serious.
What did you hope for?
I hope that you would give a shit. I shouldn't have done such a thing.
What do you mean I don't give a shit?
You're just being a cyberbully.
Okay.
Actually, Mothwing
what
goes
were
into
you
B.
expecting?
What,
Chris
Jack?
says, how about we do a tier list of every fictional character Izzy had a crush on?
Stop. You don't, one, you don't know. Two, fuck off, Chris.
How is it that you've balanced this out perfectly?
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Half Moon is
quit
kind
that.
of boring. What the fuck? Hawkfrost, top tier. The
Hawkfrost is
animation,
awesome. Yeah,
the
Hawkfrost.
he's so good at being an
Half
asshole.
Moon's a C. I don't know what you're doing.
Half Moon. Well, she's the Stone Teller though. She's the very first one. We gotta leave her in there.
I don't
Okay.
think we have to.
Leopard Star, you want a D tier? Boom. There we go. Night Star, dick. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry. This is probably the first arc. And Night Star, the Night Star from the prequel arcs is very good. She's kind of like, she's one of those characters like in D&D, you're like, let me make a true neutral character, but also they're a little more selfish. And I think it's really interesting for ShadowClan because she has a mixture of like, let me help people, because ShadowClan is known for not helping people. But also, I kind of don't give a fuck about anybody, and that's cool. Pebbleshine, you're kind of like, you just have Twig Branch, dude, and Violet Shine, and that's it. You're boring. Hawkwing, best daddy ever. Okay, besides Greywing. Actually, we're gonna put them together because Hawkwing, they're both Sky Clan. No, he's not Sky Clan. He's Wind Clan. Greywing and Hawkwing are the best dads in Warrior Cats. Okay.
Are they like? Are they a gay couple?
No. He's from Greywing is from the past, and Hawkwing is like he's still alive.
Graywing's a time traveler.
No, Graywing's so good. I love Gray. He's like one of my favorites.
So that he could have children with Hawkwing.
Stop! No! Stop! Stop! I already told you who he's with. Hawkwing is mates with Pebbleshine, and all she does is have kids and die. What
it says, I thought the Millie Cat was just named Milk. Hot Bitch says, are they Daddy and Twink?
Oh my! Okay, here's actually... Okay, listen, like, actually, though, Hawkwing is known to be super buff. Like, he has the biggest shoulders in the fucking existence. So he's like a really bulky cat, and Graywing has asthma, and he's a Wind Clan, so he's, like, really scrawny.
Look, I don't even have to come up with anything. The chat is on it today. Poet says, Pebbleshine and Twig Branch are friends then. So
no,
they should be
they're family. They're family.
They should be a duo of fighters who show up and say, sticks and stones will break your bones, and rough up other clans.
What the fuck? Pebbleshine is Twig Branch's mom. Oh my god. Heathertail, fuck you. I
thought you liked Heathers.
I do. I loved Heatherpaw, but then like she's like, "Oh, I'm angry that you don't want to be half clan mates together." And it's like, "Fuck you."
You said that they were family. Caleb says, Dom voice, nothing stronger than family.
Stop. I'm gonna cry.
You should. You should be crying.
Listen. I want Hollyleaf to be evil, but she's not. And she has such a good death, though. I really don't like Hollyleaf, like, that much. But we're gonna put her there, because I think she's very interesting. Why did I put Longtail there? Am I high? We're putting Longtail in C. Actually, no. We're putting him in B, because I forgot. After he's a dick, and his eyes get scratched out, he's such a cool character. Jagged Peak. Jagged Peak is Clear Sky, which is Skystar, and Graywing's brother, and he's okay.
They're a bunch of cats, right?
Yes, so... Jack! In Warrior Cats, they're all cats!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You just asked me, is he a cat? And
yeah,
like,
they're all cats, right?
They're all
like
cats! What are you
Jagged
on?
Peak, but shouldn't there also be, like, Jagged Pee-Pee?
You went way too far for that joke, and I feel like
I didn't go far at all. You dragged it out by your freaking out about a basic ass question.
You're so gay. Okay, listen. Leaf Pool is okay. Okay.
Caleb says Smudge is a top tier Chunkmeister.
Oh my god,
Hobbit
no!
says the tier list is not considered done until someone cries. Really? Lone Tail, now known as No Eyes.
What?
Caleb,
what is
after he's horribly maimed and disabled for the rest of his life, he's so much better!
No, that's not what I meant! I just meant that, like by the time his eyes get scratched out by a rabbit, he's, like, a lot more,
he
like...
lost to a rabbit?
Yeah, he was trying to hunt, and,
Imagine.
like, the rabbit's, like, claws or whatever were dirty, and he loses his eyesight.
Got poo-poo in his eyeball.
No, like, he can't see very well, so he kind of
killed 2 cats so far, says Really.
No, that's not true. When did I say that? When did I say that?
Huh?
When did I?
No, really
Dapple. I see what you're saying. So yeah, one rabbit by poison, one other rabbit by. He doesn't kill Longtail. Longtail dies by a badger. I think. No, Longtail gets crushed by a tree. I'm sorry. Yeah, so like the camp gets destroyed in like a rainstorm. Like it flushes out a bunch of, like. Just debris, and one of the trees falls down, and Longtail tries to like save some part of like his nest for mouse fur, and he gets crushed, and it's really sad. I cried because I like Longtail.
Really says that a badger is just a pissy bunny and a tree is just a lazy bunny.
Little
Chris
Cloud?
says, finally the bot bullied someone other than me.
What did the bot do? I'm sorry to whoever
The bot did not appreciate hot bitch saying the word bitch.
Night Cloud. You're
Which I can't really
stinky.
tell what the mod situation did there, but I feel like
We're putting Scourge
it's
up
probably
here
good that bitch isn't included there.
because he's the one of the first villains that just basically no scope headshots Tiger Star in one go, and it's really funny. Also,
No
the
scope headshot.
yeah, like well,
Got
actually,
guns in this
no,
universe.
I'm trying to make a meme of it, and you
I
can't
know
even
you're trying
accept
to make
it.
a meme, but it's
Okay,
not very good.
why don't you shut the fuck up? Okay, what he does is he basically slices from throat to like the end of his body, all the way down in one go, and he loses all of his lives because he keeps reviving back. He keeps coming back after he loses a life, and he can't, his whole body, his belly and his intestines are open, so he can't recover from it, and he dies 9 times or 8 times or whatever, and
Wait a
he's
second.
gone.
Wait a second.
One
Okay,
time.
first
It's
of all, I
fucking
think this
epic.
9 lives
It's so
thing is
cool.
really stupid.
I love the way that Scourge kills a leader in one go is awesome.
Okay, but seriously.
No.
What was the other? You mentioned earlier someone lost one of their lives because they were in the ice, right? They were packed in snow. How does that person lose one? He just comes back to the body. The body's frozen. Came back to the body. The body's frozen.
I'm sorry. I heard you moaning, Jack.
Oh, I don't get to hear that.
What does really say? He has sent 69.
Yeah, he says, who do you think was hotter, Scourge the bad boy Sasuke or Firestar the Naruto of Warrior Cats?
Everyone knows it's Firestar for once. And like Scourge is he's stinky. He's a tiny fucking cat, and he just fucking destroys the big antagonist of the whole first arc in one shot. It's so funny, dude.
But I don't understand the 9. Because I think the 9 lives thing's pretty.
Okay, what did you ask?
Like,
I laughed. I was laughing.
It's nonsense magical bullshit. So first of all,
okay, Sky Clan. I'm an idiot.
Andy, pause for a moment. You're like, what did you say? You're not even gonna let me say it.
No, you already said it right now.
No, that's not all.
Oh.
You're like, oh, he just tries to revive into a body that's open, so he keeps dying.
I actually didn't laugh multiple times like that, so you can go on your butt.
What about the one they got packed in snow and lost a life?
You
for
mean
that?
Bramble Star? Who I
don't
already
know.
told you?
You just
Yeah, it
talked
was
about
Bramble Star.
No, but listen. They lose a life, then they try to revive into a body that is in the middle of the snow. Why haven't they died 8-9 times in a row?
Because he was sick. He wasn't dying from the cold, although the exposure helped him die, basically. He moved it along. Sped up the process, I guess. And so Bramble Star's soul tries at least to go to StarClan, and Ashfur's ghost gets in his body and possesses him. So Bramble Star's like ghost spirit form or what? It's really dumb, dude. Okay, all the ghost shit from like the 4th arc and forward is so stupid, but like you have to accept it because otherwise you can't read the rest of the books.
When is there an occasion like if you die from
they have
a
ghost
broken
cats
heart,
now? It's so dumb. I don't know why they added ghost cats. I hate ghost cats, but basically there's the spirit cat is stuck and he can't get back to his body. And so Ashford takes over Bramble Star's body. That's the whole possession thing. That's the whole newest arc, the one that's going out right now.
But how do you come back and live? Like, if the whole point is that there's some kind of trauma to your body that kills you, how do you come back into that body and live?
Because you get healed from it. But because the wound was so extensive and massive, like it just, I don't think they could recover.
Because I
don't know. I don't
the plot for this book, and I can't write.
They just basically like he couldn't. His body couldn't recover the entire scratch, I guess. I don't know, man.
Well, like, if you die from a disease that is like across your whole body, then
it's just the disease. They cure the disease. They cure the disease.
I
don't know. I don't
massive
read
been failure just as good as
I don't write the
bleeding out to
books.
death.
I don't write the books. I'm just
Oh my
telling
God,
you what
it's
happens.
Such a bullshit.
But it's cool. It's fucking cool.
Chris says
Okay,
Jack
God.
moans a lot. He's very vocal. I moan for the stream at times. Yeah. Really says, okay, Firestar's the Sora of Warrior Cats. Chris, does that make
What the
Scourge
fuck?
Roxas?
Stop.
Caleb says, Izzy, what color is Scourge's collar?
Oh my God, we're not going into that. It's purple.
What color?
It's purple, but we're not going
looks
into
pretty
it.
clearly
We're not going
like a
into
reddish
it.
pink.
I'm not
It
going
looks the
into
same
it.
color as S tier. You can see on the stream.
Oh my God,
8
stop.
people can
You need
see.
to actually stop. We're not doing the
Alright.
Scourge
Poet
collar
says-
controversy. That's not happening here.
That's racist.
It's a controversy. I'm serious.
What color did you say it was?
People fight over, like, people legitimately fight on animations and in Twitter about what color Scourge's collar is. I'm not
is it dressed
joking.
black or is it
No,
gold? Right,
it's
okay.
purple. But sometimes, like, the manga sometimes colored it as green. And also, like, some people, like, drew it in, like, yellow or red because red looks really cool, contrasting against black. And, you know, he has the big dog claw, so it's cool. Oh, it's not red. Oh, it's
he's
not
the one with the
green.
claw.
It's purple. Oh my fucking God, chat.
Poet says, Izzy, I've got a real question. If they have 9 lives and if one of them dies by getting their eyes scratched and infected and lose their eyes, do they come back with their eyes? Who did just heal, Izzy?
Would you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to think because that happened like with if you get like one eye like severely damaged, like I think the scar heals, but you do lose whatever like happened. Because that happened to not Nightstar, but the one after her in Shadow Clan. Like they do a, what's it called? You know when you turn against your leader?
Mutiny.
Yeah, that's the word. They mutiny on her, and they fuck her up, and she comes back, and it's like they added a new rule to the clan, and was like, look, from now on, you must obey your leader and the deputy, no matter what. They're the leader. Because before
New rule.
they
That seems like an old rule.
well, yeah, it was because this is the beginning of the clans. Nightstar and all the prequel cats are the dawn of the clans. That's why they're called
Bitch
that's why they're
says,
called that.
oh my God, there's possession. I'd be a demon possessing a beautiful, long, and lean Siamese cat. I think Hot Bitch may have something for Siamese cats. Like,
There's like 3
the second
Siamese
time.
cats in Warrior Cats. Actually, let's get the Siamese cat. One of the biggest
Chris
ones,
says,
Sasha.
little does Izzy know, I wrote those books.
No, you did not. No,
Chris
because
says,
you wrote.
color controversy, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same tower.
Chris, you can't write JoJo and Warrior Cats, okay?
Wait. Hot Bitch says, Scourge is black, that looks brown. And now we know that Hot Bitch doesn't understand colors. Alright.
I'll show you. Oh no. Here.
Caleb says, at least we know for certain Leaf Pool's eye colors.
He's thinking of Dovewing. The Dovewing eye controversy is also a thing. Dovewing is in the. Okay, what is she here? Where's Dovewing? Dovewing, where are you? Here you are. So in the artwork, it's shown as green. In the books, they write her eye color as blue. And then there's also errors, like later on in like one book will say blue, the other book will say green. So it's inconsistent. And it's this huge thing. Like people finally got over it by basically.
Why are people such annoying, pedantic?
Because like
they
when
mess
they
up
see
the
an
writing. When the eyes are different colors. When has that been a plot point?
Because people see animations and then they're like, actually, you drew Dovewing's eyes
being
wrong.
That much of a douchebag.
I'm serious. It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing. They get so upset.
Like we meme about. Oh, you missed.
No, they get
Chiaki's
legitimately.
Birthmark. You missed her little beauty mark. How
Red
you missed
Tail's
everything
generic,
about
okay.
Chiaki. But we're just memeing on people.
Reed Feather. The only reason Reed Feather isn't with Misty Stars because he's not Misty Star. I'm gonna put Red Tail here because he's an okay generic boy. River Star, River Clan's first leader. Hell yeah. Root Spring, what a little shit, dude. The only reason he's not lower is because his love for Bristlefrost is really cute. Like it's really cringy sometimes, but it's very cute. Because the romance in Warrior Cats is trash. Everyone knows this. It's very bad. They'll be like Disney, you know, like we meet for like 2 days. Oh, we're in love. And it's like, what? What are you talking? Like, actually seeing them have screen time in the books, showing that they develop and that they're talking. There's fucking dialogue between them, and that's the fucking romance we get. Finally. And it's actually okay. Rowanclaw, you're stinky, dude. Wait. Yeah, so he's the leader that got beat up by Darktail, and he loses like his territory, and Shadow Clan is so fucked up because of him. You go here too because you're Shadow Clan's medicine cat, and you can't cure your own cold. Like, get wrecked, dude. Oh my god, Sage Whisker, she's okay. Sandstorm, you know who Sandstorm is, right, Jack?
Darude?
Sandstorm is Firestar's mate. Shadowsight.
That sounds like a really
No.
unpleasant time.
Why?
You know, you ever hear someone speak somewhat sexistly to a woman and be like, "Who put sand in your cooch?" or something like that?
You know what? I keep doing this.
Good night, really.
Good night, really, poop. Thank you for cyberbullying me. Jack, what does the chat say?
That I've been on the chat. Really says it was my pleasure.
Sharpclaw. Is Sharpclaw?
It says we should cyberbully Jack next because it's a secret desire.
I'm gonna look this up, okay?
Let me put on my Nagito voice.
I don't think you could.
I can't. There's nothing that approaches Caleb's Nagito voice.
Okay. Sharpclaw, kind of boring. He's kind of boring, Jack. The only good thing about Sharpclaw is that he is Hawkwing's dad.
You know, if I had just been going to look and see what the title of this music is, I would not have noticed that you're cheating on the Warriors wiki.
I straight up told you, hey Jack, I'm gonna look it up really quickly. I straight up told you that.
Chris says, wait a minute, why is that cat named Running Nose?
He was named that because he has a perpetual cold, and he's a medicine cat. So everybody basically makes fun of him and says, "Well, he's a medicine cat, but he can't cure his own cold." Like that's literally what they say every time they talk about Running Nose.
Yeah,
he's gross. He always his nose is crusty, and it's just gross, and I don't like him. It's not a good look if you can't cure your own shit. And why are you a medicine cat? Silverstream, you're kind of boring, dude. Kind of boring. She's okay. She's just boring. Skywatcher, like, what do you do, man? Smudge is okay.
Oh god, the chat. The chat is like, do your best, Nagito!
Yeah, do it, Jack, do it.
The OG Kazuichi sounds cooler but less fun, while the temporary Kazuichi was more fun but less cool. Now do Nagito.
Yeah, Jack, do Nagito.
Was cooler but less fun? Well, thanks. I am a pretty fun person. I've never alleged that I was cool. I can't do Nagito though, you know.
You gotta try for the chat. See, they want to hear it. You gotta do it.
Izzy, I can't do Nagito. I'm not ultimate like Caleb.
I'm just doing ones that you don't care about, Jack.
Caleb says Sasha does a good job with Kazuichi Soda. And he's right.
Okay, Jack, you ready?
He says, I see soul in my mind, everything moves. Caleb XD'd with many D's to that terrible Nagito impression, hot bitch, LOLs. That just sounds like you have a cold. We were just talking about Running Nose, so. You sound like a himbo? What? Alright, I'll take that as a compliment, Caleb.
Can you, though?
Yeah.
Okay, Sorreltail. She basically loses all personality when she becomes a mom, so that kind of sucks.
I think that's based in real life.
That's so mean of you
Hot
to
Bitch
say.
says, Jacques
That's
is
actually
the stream
mean for
himbo.
you.
Or like Zoolander.
Okay, Jack, where are we putting
Hot Bitch, you're making it harder on
Leaf?
yourself. It's just Jack with a J-A-C-K, just so you know. You don't have to make me French every time.
We have to, because you failed at your voice.
J-A-C-K, not like Jack and Daxter.
Okay, Spotted Leaf is B. We're gonna leave her here, Jack.
I'm just thinking of Scourge cutting that person open and being like,
Tiger Star.
no matter how many friends you lose.
Where do we put Squirrel Flight? See, I think she's...
Squirrel Flight, that's a B.
I think she's S.
No
and
way.
Shadow Sight maybe goes in A. We'll switch them. Squirrel Flight, like, she's annoying in the beginning, but she matures, and also she goes through so much shit.
Matures.
She goes through so much, and also she's like always defends her sister, and she just wants to protect her clan, and she's basically Firestar's, like, well, I mean, she is his daughter, but like she becomes into like something better, even though she was kind of annoying and like
she come into?
Irresponsible. Like she becomes more into herself. You know, oh my fucking god, forget you.
It says, real talk, this is making me want to read Redwall now. That's actually kind of hard to say.
Did you just say Wedwall?
It's so hard to read that if you're speaking quickly. Want to read Redwall now.
Redwall series is very good.
Real
I would
talk,
recommend...
This is making me want to watch blah blah blah. This is making me want to read Redwall now.
Yeah, I think the series is good. I recommend skipping the first 2 books. If you read them in order, because the first one isn't as good as all the other books.
You recommend skipping reading Redwall?
Yeah, because the dialogue, like the world building is a little awkward compared to the other books, and it's just not very good. It's not very good. There's like 2 parts I think I like, and that's about it. Like the owl is weird. They add the weird Mossflower.
I've only read those 2, and I thought Mossflower sucked in comparison to Redwall.
Mossflower is better than Redwall to me.
What?
Tallstar, he's so good. He is... he's Angie Boy in his book.
Caleb says, Izzy, I don't like Redwall. Also, Izzy owns nearly all the books.
No, I do like the Redwall series.
You just don't like Redwall, the single
I'm just saying the first iteration is just not as good, but that just means that you build it's the foundation to better books. Like, you have to have the first book in order to have better ones. I'm just saying that
like
it's
Harry
not
Potter
as good.
And the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh my god.
The movie,
the
movie version.
We're not doing that.
When you're a child and you watch Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, you're like,
Pell?
this is amazing. And then you go watch the remaining movies and you're like, well, that first movie sucked.
I like Tree a lot. Tree's a good boy.
Okay.
He also... You
like Tree, but Craig doesn't even make it up there.
Well, Tree, it's because he's so sweet to Violet Shine, and he genuinely wants to help her overcome her, like, you know, she misses her mom, she's very alone and isolated, and he's like, hey, like, I'm here for you. And not even as like, oh, I want to be your mate, right? Because that's kind of like the only way there's only 2 ways it goes. And like, it's not like, oh, you know, we have to be mates. It's like, no, I want to be your friend, and I care, and he can summon ghosts, which, again, you know how I feel about the ghost stuff. The ghost stuff is stupid, but like, the way his power works is super interesting. Where he comes from is super interesting, and because the books had become so boring, because like the 3rd and 4th arc are incredibly boring. I hate those arcs. And he's the only reason it becomes interesting again. And he's like such a good boy, and he's very sweet to Violet Shine, and he wants to help her, and he's a good dad. He's Root Spring's dad.
Likes Dolores Umbridge. Poet says, I had the first 3 Red Ball books when I was younger, and I checked some out at the library as well. I liked Matameo and Martin the Warrior, what I read of them.
Oh, Matameo is so
Matameo!
good. That one's really good. Okay, the only reason
Yeah.
you read Redwall is for Matameo. That's because
Yeah,
that's the sequel to it. And it's so good. Oh my god.
I read Matameo. I forgot about that entirely. Thank you, poet. Caleb says, "Hey, honey, what should we name our kit?" I don't know, fucking Tree, I guess.
Actually, Tree comes from a group of cats called the Sisters, and they basically are a matriarchy, and they basically have like, they are with Toms, and then they say, go fuck off now. Like, actually leave. And they raise their cats, and if the cat is male, then they say, all right, you gotta fuck off on your little wander bullshit. And, like, they're kind of dumb, because, like, I think that's stupid. But, like, them being, like, a different tribe, like, or a different type of group in Warrior Cats is interesting, because we don't get to see a lot of other cats, except for the tribe of rushing water, which they're very boring. Okay, Tiger Claw. Okay, this is Tiger Star, the one. Okay, Tiger Heart and Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw, I think, is better. We have to move them, huh? Yeah, you're generic. And Tiger Heart is boring. Well, he's just... Pine Star should move. They should be together. You know, the dad and...
Pine Tar?
Pine Star, you freaking... Why do you do this to me, Jack? Twig Branch? We talked about Twig Branch. She was gonna have a cooler name, but basically they didn't want the... what do you call them? Not developers. The publishing company didn't want her to have a masculine sounding name, which is so stupid. Like, they were gonna give her a cool name. Like, I don't know what it was. I think it was because the editors are very, like, I don't know, conservative or something, because they're like, the girl warriors can't have, like, claw or something aggressive sounding, like they barely allowed Sandstorm's name to be accepted because Storm is a male name or whatever. It's like, what? You're dumb. So they had to give her Twig Branch, and everyone was like, that's such a stupid name, but she's still a good character. That's some little fun facts for you, Jack. Willowshine. She tries to be good. I think she's okay. Windstar. Jack, do you have anything to say about Windstar?
There's not really much wind in space. Like, there's the solar wind.
She's not a good mom. She's so...
Being a mom isn't everything.
I know, but she's also not a good leader. She basically gets depressed and sits away from... she abandons them multiple times. This is before she's leader. She's part of the group, but she doesn't want to be leader. And then she ends up being leader, and it's just like, where's Gorsfer? Gorsfer is much better than her.
You put Gorsfer in B.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she can't be better than her mate. Her mate's much better. Okay, Yellowfang. We're gonna pretend.
Wait. Did Jack say a random physics fact? What was it? It was a well-known fact that the solar wind exists. Like, that's not much of a fact.
Yellowfang, before she dies, is a good character. Everyone knows.
Okay,
this.
what does she become after she dies?
She is a horrible, like, she says the worst things in the fucking world. You know what she says? She says Ashfur belongs in StarClan because he just loved too much. What, are you high? What are you saying? Daisy's good. I shouldn't have put her there. Oh my god. What is wrong with you? You're high. What else does she say? She lies to Squirrelfly and says that she's barren. So she basically manipulates her into taking the kits. I told you this earlier.
Right.
What else does she say? She tells Jayfeather, hey, why don't you just look out for your own clan? Because who gives a fuck about the other clans? And it's like, actually, they need to work together. No, they needed to work together because they can't... Like, basically the idea was one big clan together, you know, they all share the same religion, the same values, the same code, is more stronger than 3 split apart. because the other one was the only one fighting the Dark Forest, which is the Hellcats, and they were so stupid. Why would you tell them to separate and to only give a shit about one clan? Because they're gonna die because one little clan compared to all 4 clans combined, their strength is much better. And she's like,
they would
just
take
care.
some time away from their bullshit magical 9 lives nonsense and
okay,
get into
only
some
the
DNA analysis to be able to recognize what they have in
Jack,
common.
Jack, only the leaders have 9 lives. Everybody else
even
has
worse.
1.
That's basically communism.
Excuse me? Harry Brook?
Only the Politburo gets to endure.
Okay, okay. Who is Harry Brook? I don't know.
Harry Brook.
I think it must be Sky Clan. It must be Sky Clan.
Harry.
Yeah, that he's probably a Daylight Warrior. He's probably
Harry Brook.
Yeah, so he's probably a Daylight Warrior. He's probably a Sky Clan. Haha, I was right. So he is a Sky Clan warrior.
Caleb says Jack's really hung up on this 9 lives thing. Hot Bitch says he secretly wishes he had 9 lives. Yeah, honestly, who wouldn't want more lives?
The only good thing about him is that
finally get a life.
Oh my god. The only good thing about Harry Brook is that he is Leaf Star's son, and he's boring. So, sorry, dude. You're just not interesting. Spotfur is very interesting. What a rando character. They were like, what a dumbass name, Spotfur. How boring. Bramblestar is the worst at coming up with names. But anyway, Spotfur...
Why don't you knock Bramblestar down by 1?
No, because Bramblestar used to be okay.
Bad at naming. Unacceptable.
Okay. Stormheart. See, I think these are Sky Clan cats, and it's been a while since I've read Sky Clan stuff. Stormheart. Who are you? Who are you, Stormheart? I think you're Sky Clan.
Says, I'm going to lurk and get food. Have a good stream. Izzy, I want you to know. Roasting aside, I love your passion and enthusiasm. We need more people who get this into their passions. It also reminds me of myself and how much I can go when I like something a lot. Really can confirm I talked his ear off. Oh my god, his big bunny ears. You talked his ears off? He's just a little football head now.
What is he, Arnold?
Goodbye, Poet. Thank you for lurking.
Bye,
Have
Poet.
a lovely dinner.
And thank you for being sweet. Okay, Stormheart is also Leaf Star's daughter. What? But they're so boring. Oh, you're boring. I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing. You're not doing anything. You're not cool. Yeah, you don't. Where did I put you? You're bye. The only reason I like Firefern is because she's named after Fireheart. And that's it. She doesn't belong with her siblings. An F. Okay, Ashfoot. Jack. Ashfoot is one star's mom. She does nothing until like I think she was deputy to Tallstar, which is here. I think Ashfoot
says her character is an extension of the rest of her family.
Oh my god. Well, Leaf Star is super cool. I put Leaf Star in A. Oops. I put Leaf Star in A because she would have been S because after
Why am I stopping? What did I do?
You're just randomly laughing at me.
What?
Listen. Leaf Star, like in her
Leaf Star,
in the
you've
Sky
already decided.
Clan,
You put them on the
in
list.
the
They
Sky
don't move
Clan,
until the end, Izzy.
No,
they don't move until the end.
in Sky Clan books, she's very good, and then she makes questionable decisions, so she can't be an S. Okay.
Oh, questionable decisions are tight.
Birchfall, dude, you're dumb. Ferncloud, you're cool.
Birchfall, I feel like that's
Boom.
what Bran's name would be.
Who?
Bran.
Oh my
Stark?
god, stop. Jake? Oh my god, Jake. You guys are, they're gay, Jack. They're actually gay.
Caleb says D for dumb, but what he doesn't understand
guess...
is D means stupid.
I was trying to start, but you didn't let me. Jake is bi, but Tallstar is gay. Oakheart.
Jake is bi.
Okay, Jack, there's only two ways this can go. I'm gonna let you decide. Oakheart is known as big buff daddy boy, or stupid, boring, like, what do you call it? Like just a generic hero character that has head empty and he's really dumb and not interesting. Okay. So you can choose one or the other, because Oakheart is said in the books that he's very handsome. So like that's like the only things we really know, other than he's with Blue Star, right? They're forbidden romance because he's in River Clan and she's in Thunder Clan.
He's A tier.
Okay, he's big daddy buff boy.
Yeah, he's big daddy buff boy. Okay, he's basically what's his face, the redhead from The Walking Dead. Abraham, he's Abraham from The Walking Dead.
No, that makes it worse.
Not too bright, but he's strong and powerful.
He's very
kind of character.
He's very loyal.
He has a forbidden love interest with Susie Crabgrass.
He's very loyal, and oh my god, he's so
Abraham's
good.
Extremely loyal.
And he takes care of Blue Star's kids when she has them, and
he
raises
Susie
them.
Crabgrass, right?
He raises them in River Clan and never tells anybody their secret.
He never tells the secret of him fucking Susie Crabgrass to anybody.
Sleek Whisker is good because we never get a female villain. Like, the only female villain we've gotten is Maple Shade, and she's epic, but she's so overdone. This is pure bias.
This is for
pure,
having a female villain, though?
This is pure bias because I love Maple Shade so much. I love her story, but she's...
I also like Maple
But,
Shade.
like... Stop! Like, she's overused and overdone. Sleek Whisker, it's so nice to have an evil girl again, and she's such an asshole, and it's funny.
Kale says Maple Shade. I assume he's making some kind of joke about maps.
Storm is that girl that basically has thunder. I told you this earlier. And Sky...
Yeah, just like X-Men.
Clear Sky, it's like, I'm so distraught that she's dead. I don't want to take care of my son. And Storm is very boring. In fact, we're gonna put her here. Okay, Turtletail. She's okay. Very boring. I'm going to assume this... There's two Velvets in Warriors. I'm going to assume... It's the Velvet that Alderheart likes, because Alderheart kind of like has a crush on Velvet, and it's really cute. But he's one of the few medicine cats that doesn't get in a relationship. He's just loyal to the code. So she's just like, this isn't gonna work.
So White Storm is F.
Why?
Because White Storm is basically just the Nazi SS, right?
White Storm is Blue Star's nephew, and he becomes Firestar's deputy because he helps Firestar the entire arc take care of Blue Star when she's depressed and crazy. I think White Storm is good boy.
Okay. And then you said the remainder just goes F tier because they're nobodies.
Yeah, basically. Oh, we'll just leave them here, though, because they're just not even on... This is their own tier.
They don't even deserve to be on the tier list.
Get out of here.
Petunia,
this is generic.
get away.
These are all...
Big teeth.
These are all kitty pets, pretending they made Warrior Clan. I'm not joking. They basically role-playing... They're kitty pets that are role-playing warrior cats. And Greystripe is like, what the fuck? Like, it's so stupid. It's a dumb concept. It's just, they're just role-playing warrior cats in the forest because the old territory is now a neighborhood. Okay, Jack, do you feel like we should move anyone? Okay, S tier?
Yeah, I don't think Jake should be S tier. I think Jake should be A tier.
Why? Because he's not fully gay? Is that your only reason?
Well, I mean, what did he do to deserve S tier up there with Blue Star and Bristlefrost? Nothing.
Well, because he loves Tall Star and it's so cute.
Oh, he just loves one of the cats. Okay, wow. I guess most of them should be S
He
tier.
he goes on a journey with Tallstar, and he's like, I'm
Oh, a
gonna help
journey.
you.
Wow. I bet there's none of these cats have walked anywhere before.
Why is he's Firestar's dad? What do you want?
Oh, he's Firestar's dad?
Yeah. He's also Scourge's
I
dad.
bet a number of these cats have had children before.
No, they haven't.
Okay, are Blue Stars and Bristlefrost and Cinderpelts and Firestar and Mapleshade and Hawkfrost and Greywing and Hawkwing and Tallstar and Squirrelfly and Riverstar and Scourge's parents all S tier?
No.
Where are all their parents?
Well, they're dead.
Where are all they're all dead. Every one of them is dead.
Let me see. Where's Ivy Pool? We put her here. Right here. That's her mom right there. Bristlefrost's mom is Ivy Pool.
Where's Ivy Pool? I don't see.
Right here. She's separating the kitties.
Yeah, so put her in S. Move Ivy Pool up to S. You gotta be
The-
consistent.
well,
all the S
only-
tier parents are in S tier, right?
No.
Yep. Otherwise, Jake's A.
The only reason Ivy Pool isn't S is because she starts being stupid after her arc ends.
But look at Jake right now.
She gets mad at
hard.
Jake. Oh my. Well,
Jake
because
from State Farm?
no, listen. Like Ivy Pool, like she gets mad at Twig Branch because she can't decide between
Hot
Sky
bitch.
Clan.
Hot
What?
Bitch says all the cats are Firestar's dad, so they should go S tier. Even Firestar is her own dad. All right, Jake.
Are you happy?
You belong in A. Look, he's got an A in his name just for A. You pronounce it Jake, not Jesk.
I think I know why you want to move him down. Because
Really?
his name isn't Jack.
You think that I would be that's silly dilly.
Well, you fucking laughed. You fucking laughed. So you thought
Of
the
course
same.
I laughed. That's funny.
You're like, no, if he's not Jack, then he fucking gets lower than that fucking shit.
That's incredible. Yeah, like if you really thought that his name is so similar to mine, then you'd think that you'd be fighting to keep him in S tier, but no.
I
Jake
moved
from State Farm belongs
well,
in A
because you
tier.
made a good
Everybody
point.
go buy Nationwide insurance. None of
This
State
is not sponsored. This is not sponsored. Okay.
It's not sponsored, and I have State Farm myself, so everybody buy State Farm so you can.
Please
lower my
actually stop sponsoring shit without letting
What's the
me
matter?
get paid. I'm not
State
paid.
Farm is not going to come to you and
I'm
be like,
not
"Izzy,
paid.
you're gonna
Yeah,
draw,
they are. They are gonna
you're gonna
pay
draw
me.
Pokemon. We
Yes.
need you. We need you to name drop State Farm really quick."
Oh my god. Well, okay, you made good points. Like, okay, yeah, he
I know
goes
I
on a
made good
journey. And shut the fuck up. He goes on a journey, and what does he really do? He's just a really good boyfriend to Tallstar. Okay, fine. Also, he stays a kitty pet, and it's like sad. So, okay, fine. Anyone else you want to freaking move? We're not moving Feather Whisker. Feather Whisker is who I am.
Gil says, "I know I make good points." Humble brag right there.
I hope you are gonna clip that, by the way, because I thought that was
Why?
really funny. Because you laughed at the Jack part.
What? Because you were saying something completely ludicrous.
No. Jack, come on, you gotta clip it though. It's really funny.
All right, I'll make an attempt at remembering.
Oh my god, you're never gonna remember. What do you want to move in A, you fucking gay?
Nothing. A's packed full. There's no more room for people in A. Jake sat his fat ass down there and he took everything up.
The thing is that, like, even though you don't know, like,
Of course
Jake
he's
is
fat.
actually
He's a house cat, you said.
He is a fatty chonkster. Like, he is. He is. It's funny.
I would know. Everybody whose name starts with J has a thick ass.
I don't know if that's really true in the slightest, because Jay Feather is like a scrawny. He's a twink, okay? Like he is. Where's Barry Nose? He should be there with his boyfriend Barry Nose.
What a stupid name.
Barry Nose is such a dick, okay? He has
Barry
a
Nose
little.
a medicine cat, huh?
No, he's not. He's not.
He's got Barry in his name.
Yeah, because of his nose. His nose is like a kind of really brightish red, pink,
So why
purple.
did they just call him Rudolph?
Because they don't know who Rudolph is. Okay, what about B,
Rudolph
Jack?
Giuliani.
Stop. Okay, I'll tell you this. Mothwing is only here because in the newest arcs, she's such an asshole to Shadowsight, and I really hate it. I hate what they did to her character because she was very cool and good, and now she's just like, what are you doing, Mothwing? Please explain why you're so mean. Like, I get that you're sad that you got kicked out of RiverClan, but like, you don't have to take it out on Shadowsight, who is a good bean. You know, he's a cinnamon roll. Why are you so mean? That's what I want to know. Okay, Jack, what about C? I think Ashfur should move to B.
Sure.
Why does that make you laugh?
No, wait, no, Ashfur. I thought you meant Ashfoot. No, Ashfur, C or D. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We averaged out Ashfur already. Ashfur's not a B.
Fine. What about them, Jack? Anybody in here?
This is all fine.
You think so?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Izzy, this takes a little bit of a build up. But when you looked at Mothwing, I thought, oh, well, if Mothwing were a little better, then they'd call her Butterfly Wing. And then I was like, but Butterfly Wing is too many syllables for that, so maybe they just call her Butterwing. And then I was like, Butterwing's kind of a stupid name. And then I was like, well, but that actually sounds like some kind of punchline to a joke. Like, oh yeah, I thought she had a really sexy body, Butterwing.
That's so stupid.
I told you a little build up though.
You're silly. Jack,
Good work, good effort. We really banged this one out.
how do you feel? You really want to put Bramblestar in F? I don't really know if he's F.
Bad names.
Oh my god. Yeah, but Jack, don't you remember when he was a warrior?
No.
He fought his brother, Hawkfrost.
Oh, when he was Brambleclaw?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
He's Firestar's deputy. Because...
Yeah, but he's not Firestar's dad, and thus he can remain an F.
No, Firestar actually was like his surrogate dad because, you know, he couldn't look up to Tigerstar, and so...
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's so funny?
I actually don't know.
What do you not know?
I don't know.
You don't know what you
Anyway,
don't know?
Bramblestar's F. I think we've established that he's F. You don't dare put Bramblestar in the same category as Crag.
So why does Tigerclaw, who is his dad, on a higher tier than Bramblestar?
What? Dads can always be on a higher tier than their progeny.
Well, then how come they're the father and son right here, Pine Star and Tigerclaw, are in the same tier?
Well, because you can put them in the same or higher tier.
I don't know. What do we do with
We've
Pine
got
Star?
it all consistent, right? Everyone's parents are in the same or higher tier.
I don't think that's actually true.
Oh my god, hot bitch says Caleb says, I can't believe you guys actually did this all in one stream. Hot bitch says, I can't believe I was here for all of it. Feels like just yesterday we were debating Ashfur. Caleb says, think Brambleclaw, think.
Oh my god. We really just beat up Brambleclaw, and I kind of feel bad because he's not really even that bad. I think Misty Star
You're
is
the one that
better.
put him in D in the first place. If you put him in C in the first place, he'd be a D, but you put him in D, so he's an F.
He's better than Misty Star. Misty Foot? Hell no. Misty Foot is better than Brambleclaw.
He's not better than Misty Star. Misty Star's got blue eyes.
Misty Foot was so good, and then they just made her live too long. It was really sad, you know. You know what, Jack? Should we move Spotted Leaf?
I think if you're going to second guess every single one, you're going to be here for double the time.
You think so? We're not
yeah,
trying to...
because that's what second guess means. You guess a second time for each of them. And
no, I'm not guessing for each of them. I'm just really
you
questioning.
are, because you're does Blue Star deserve to be an S, or should I make a new tier category?
Oh my... I actually never said to make a new category.
You never did?
Yeah,
but
never.
The only reason we have F is because I did.
Oh
I went
my
out there
God.
when no one else would.
What is wrong with you today?
Caleb says Spotted Leaf is not B. She dies like immediately. Then all she does is pine after Firebutt all arc long. Caleb, that seems like a reasonable point. I don't know, because I haven't read it.
Well, Jack, do you know what today is?
Today's Friday, July something or other.
Did you
Couldn't tell you which one.
like the GIF I sent you?
Oh my god, you know it. Look at that. So liked. I liked it right there.
What?
I liked it. You saw?
You removed it. How do you like it?
That's the same thing.
You think so?
Yeah, the day I don't remove it is the day I'm dead.
All right, Jack. Well, we finished the infamous Warrior Cat tier list. I think we could have embellished a little more on our choices, but you kept hurrying me along.
Wow, and you wonder why I didn't. You wonder why I hurried you along.
I don't know why. I don't know why you did that.
Oh, well, I'll explain it to you later, young lady.
I'm not. I'm like a million years old, dude. I'm like super old.
Not yet. You've got 2 months before you're a million years old, up there with me.
No, it's too late. You're like super old.
Hot bitch says the day you die and have 8 remaining lives. Fuck you, hot bitch.
Would you like to say anything other than being a cyberbully, Jack?
They like it when I laugh about it, because they know I'm not serious. That's why laughter developed in society anyway, as a signal to indicate that you're not a threat.
You know what you indicate every time?
Your butt.
No, yours. And you're gay. You got it, Jack?
I swear to God, you must have ended it on that.
Yeah. We did because you big poop.